My brain hurts. Doctor, what were we doing here? So I guess we're just having a campfire. We can chat with everybody.
How are you doing, Nadine?
It's been quite a journey so far. In any case, I look forward to seeing what tomorrow will bring.
If you'll excuse me, it's been a long day. I need to rest up for tomorrow's drive. Night all.
What if I talk to you first, though? What happened? Dang it. Now I gotta reload.
Doing all right, Miss Johnson?
I'd say so. If you'll excuse me, it's been a long day. I need to rest up for tomorrow. Night.
We talked to you. You couldn't run away before we talked to you. How was my hump day? So today, my kitchen faucet has been leaking just very slightly from the handle, only when it's on. And so I tried to take it apart today to see if it was possible for me to fix. Now I don't own any wrenches. I just all my tools are geared towards like computer repair. So I got all kinds of screwdrivers. I got like, oh yeah, everything's in the kitchen right now. I got like a screwdriver set with like 100, not 100, but lots of different bits, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But I don't have any wrenches. But I thought, okay, let me open it up and see if I can figure out what kind of wrench I might need so I can go buy something and try to fix it. Because from what I've seen, like sometimes you have to like replace the cartridge, the thing that mixes the hot and cold water for you in the tap. But most of the time you can get away with just maybe it got loose over time and you can just tighten it and it'll fix the leak. So I open it up and it was a bit tricky. It's a bit tricky, but I open it up and yeah, there's like a 32 millimeter socket wrench nut in there, and I gotta like get a deep socket to like go over so that all the faucet bits inside will like so basically it can't be like a shallow wrench because then it won't get to the nut. It's got to be deep so it gets in there and so I can try to turn it. So yeah, I'm gonna go over to Princess Auto tomorrow and either get a nut that I might be able to use with my screwdriver or like a socket, and if they're too big because my screwdriver is meant for like little sockets, I could get a bigger thing for $20. It's gotta be deep to get to the nut. Wow. Damn it, Ginge. There you go. So yeah, that's what I did. And I crushed up a whole bunch of cans that I've been neglecting. Put them in garbage bags so that tomorrow I can also head over to the recycling. Because over here, we gotta recycle all of our drink containers, not just beer. Glass bottles, jars, etc., get returned to the provincial recycling depot, and you get money back. And so I could take the bags into their electronic sorting center and just slap some stickers on it, and then they'll e-transfer me the money after, which is pretty cool. You had stupid work and then band practice? Yeah, I'm off work this week, but I gotta go back next week. 1 week off is not enough, man. Yeah. Never is, right? But we're getting there. We are getting there. I started watching an old show that I really enjoy because I finished Mr. Robot a few days ago. Fantastic show. Man, I never got to the end of the 4th season before. The last time I watched it, I got halfway through the 4th season and got distracted and it ended up not finishing. So I started over from the beginning and watched all the way to the end finally. And it's like one of those endings that like kind of opens your eyes as to there's a twist basically, and it makes me want to watch the whole thing over again just to like see how it all fits. But I mean, I just watched it, so I'm not gonna watch it again. What do I play? What do you mean? Oh, like Ginger's band practice? Ginger plays the drums. Ginger's a drummer. You're rewatching the IT Crowd? I watched that pretty recently, a couple months ago. Ginger's in a band called The Reddies, and I have their cassette tape right here. The Reddies and the Mad Murdochs did a split. It's pretty cool. Oh, I bang things with sticks. Wow. Torn up. Bang things with sticks.
No, never.
What year is it? What's up, Torn?
Hardly ever. Hardly ever say
It's 1988.
How are you doing, Nadine?
It's been quite a journey so far. In any case, I look forward to seeing what tomorrow will bring. I hate to leave such merry company, but I'm suddenly feeling very sleepy.
If we want to talk to everybody,
I'll see you all in the morning.
Sleep tight, Miss Redbird.
Night.
now who do we think's going to go to bed next? I bet these two will stay up, so let's talk to him.
You look like you're enjoying yourself.
And why should I not be? We have fine weather, good food, good company. Are you not?
Well, sure. I mean, this is great and all, but
But nothing. Here, take a drink. Celebrate.
Sure.
sure, why not? Whew, that's got a kick.
Excelente. You really do know how to have a good time. To new friends.
So, Danny, where'd you learn to cook chili anyway?
I just sorta picked it up. Can't really remember where.
Hell of a day, huh, Jake?
I'll say. It's disheartening to know there's so many men out there hell-bent on bringing others to ruination. But at least we saw through his ruse.
It's as they say. There's a mark born every minute, one to trim 'em and one to knock 'em.
And that, son, is how Mom got
Time for me to
herpes.
call
Wow.
it a night.
Night, Harley.
Buenas noches.
Sleep well.
We leave within the hour. Don't leave anything behind.
She's such a hard ass.
Morning, ladies. Sleep well?
Somehow, despite Phil snoring up a storm, sounded like he was right there in the tent with Nadine and me.
Feller works hard, plays hard, and sleeps hard. Nothing wrong with that.
Is Danny still sleeping?
Nah, he was up at the crack this morning and wandered off someplace.
Oh, you don't know where he went?
Now, this ain't unusual for him. Reckon he needs some alone time every so often, so I'll leave him to it.
Thanks, Mr. Morgan. He does sound like him, but I don't think this guy is voiced by him. He does a couple other little voices here and there.
He just wandered off by himself? Is he all right?
I'm sure he's fine. But just in case anything's amiss, why don't you go look for him while Miss Redbird and I pack up the tents? I'd ask Miss Johnson, but I don't want an earful.
All right, I'll go. Danny? You out here? Where in the ether could he have gone?
Auto-saving.
No idea what these are, but they're pretty. The river's pretty calm here, but gets rougher downstream.
Accidentally dropped your PlayStation Portal into the tub last night. It's toast? Yikes. Uh-oh. Were you playing in the bath?
Daisies, I think.
I was thinking about watching a movie in the bath sometime this week. It's been a while since I've done that. Nice to have a cold beer in the hot bath. Nice feeling.
Danny, there you are.
Oh. Hi, Harley.
Didn't you hear me calling?
Oh, sorry. No. Sound of the river drowned it out, I guess.
Got her in Stardew Valley. Oh, you'll have to be tethered to a TV. Aw. Hopefully it didn't set you back too much. I guess you don't have a Switch, because you can also play Stardew on Switch.
Is everything all right with you?
Sure, I'm fine.
Come on, Danny. You can tell me.
It's just, I miss Petey, my friend. Today is 3 years since he died, so I just wanted to be alone with my thoughts.
Are we talking, natural death? What happened?
It's a long story.
Well, I'm not going anywhere.
I need to collect my thoughts first. Thinking about it always gets me tied up in knots. Because, well, I never got a chance to mourn properly. It all went down so fast. He was gone before I knew it. And I was starting over someplace new. I never got to say goodbye.
Here's a thought. How about we make a kind of memorial for your friend? Maybe you can say a few words or something? Might help.
It's a great idea.
We'll need something to serve as a marker.
What do you have in mind?
Looks a lot better on the portal. Oh, really? Okay. What do you think would be right?
Maybe a rock?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Let's see what we can find.
A rock, you say, huh?
The current's really strong. These flowers are a nice shade of blue. Would this rock make a suitable marker?
No, it's not the right shape.
What's up, Chubbs?
How about this rock here?
No, it's too big.
Looks like it fell off that tree not long ago.
Pick it up.
Run for your life! I'll cover you!
Oh, hi, Dad.
Tiny little purple flowers. It's especially rough here.
Yeah, the current's getting harder and harder, huh? Big and round and fat.
Hey, Danny?
Yes, Harley.
How's the point and click? It's going good. We just got started. We're getting ready to leave camp, and our buddy Danny took off on his own, so we went looking for him, and he's mourning his friend who passed away 3 years ago, and we're trying to help him make a memorial.
What was Petey's full name?
His full Chinese name was Si Pengfei, but we called him Petey, just like everybody else called me Danny.
So your name's not Danny Luo?
It's Lo Dan Ning, but it was easier to switch it around to make it sound more Vespuccian.
Just like Phil.
Yeah, I guess so. Funny, you're the first non-Chinese person I've ever told my real name. Not even Jake knows it.
Well, I'm honored.
You like the art style of this game? Me too. Me too. I really like the background paintings especially.
Had a chance to collect your thoughts?
Suppose so.
Okay. So what happened to Petey?
Well, Petey and I
Chub
left
Toad, one
El
wants to give
Presidio
Tessa a
along with
treat.
5 of our friends. We were looking for new lives
Tessa,
out on
baby.
the frontier. I told my parents we were pooling our money together to buy a farm, which was true. Except,
Kind of.
we didn't actually have any money. Petey took
Hi, baby.
charge, and
Here.
we all started off working odd jobs here and there. But he got impatient. He got it into his head that it would be easy money to rob a stagecoach. I didn't
Uh-oh.
much care for the idea. But once Petey put his mind to something, there was no turning back. So the big day came, and things didn't go so well.
69 treats, huh?
Petey didn't make it. I was the only one who did.
I'm sorry.
Me too. I just wish I'd said something more. Push back harder on the whole idea.
Hi.
Honestly, talking about it helps. So, thanks, I guess.
So many claws. Would you like a treat? Would you like a treat? Hmm? Didn't mean to get your ear there. $599 pets. Who wants number 600? Huh? You deserve 600 pets? Go on, sit in your chair. You get a treat. Oh, Dash gets 600.
Shut up!
Oh, hi, Jenny. Where did I get Tessa? I adopted her. Local cat rescue had set up with PetSmart to get people from foster care to real forever homes. And so a friend of mine went to meet another cat at the Fosters and met Tessa there, and then found out that Tessa was coming to the PetSmart right near me. So we went to meet her, and she was very lovey-dovey. We hit it off instantly, so I adopted her that day. That was almost a year ago. It was October 18th. No. October 20th? It was around there. Trying to remember it in relation to my dad's birthday, and I forget. She's grown so much, you think so? Still feels like a little munchkin to me.
Tell me about some of the things Petey liked.
Well, he used to play the harmonica pretty badly. He liked my cooking.
Can I work
He used
ask
to
where
call
you
me
adopted
Beanie
your cat?
as a joke. And his favorite color was blue.
Is that right?
Yeah, he had this ratty old blue shirt he always wore. It was falling apart. Smelled awful. But he insisted it was lucky. Made the rest of us wear something blue for luck.
Hence your vest.
Yeah, for all the good it did.
It must have worked for you.
And I wonder why every day. Why was I lucky?
Biological?
and
Makes
the rest
sense.
of them weren't.
Life's pretty random most times.
Ain't that the truth?
Were you and Petey close?
We grew up together. He was more like a brother to me than my actual brother.
You know, I lost my brother too. Not that long ago. His name was Bill.
Really? I'm sorry.
Dead 6 years now, but not a day goes by I don't think about him. The pain never really stops. Some days it hurts just a smidge less. It's the most you can hope for.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So, how are you feeling?
Oh, better I guess. It's nice to be able to do something for Petey.
Could you remind me what it...
A nice rock to serve as a marker.
Right.
Well, we've looked around, we've seen all the rocks, and none of them are good, so let's go back. We looked at this rock here. The blue flowers, maybe.
These flowers are a nice shade of blue.
Maybe we
These
need some flowers for his memorial. But she won't pick them up. I think you believe me? How about this one?
Will this make a good marker?
There's got to be a better one.
Well, this one then, because there's not many options
See
left.
that rock in the river?
Oh, yeah. It'd be perfect for a marker.
There we go. Pick it up.
It's stuck in the riverbed. I can't pull it out on my own.
That's why we have a stick. Booyah.
You did it!
Where do you want it?
How about by that tree?
This tree?
That's good. Just need a couple more things.
Blue
what?
flowers.
The stone isn't a marker until it's been marked, so we need some way to do that. And I'd like to put something nice on the memorial. People usually do flowers, right?
Suppose so.
Would you mind if I stayed here? I want to think about what to write.
Sure. I'll be back with the stuff once I've found it.
So we need something to write on the rock with. But we got the blue flowers.
It's a special.
Well, the stick's gone. What else can we write with? Maybe if we go back to the camp? Give him the flowers.
How about these flowers? Petey's favorite color. Like you said.
Hey, yeah. These are perfect.
Hey, Danny?
Yes, Holly.
Could you remind...
Something we can use to mark the stone?
Right.
What's over here? Ah, some charcoal?
This should work to mark the stone.
I am so smart.
Here, you can mark the stone with this.
Yeah, this is great. Thanks, Holly.
That's everything, right?
I think so. Well, I haven't got any incense paper, so this will have to do. It means a lot. You taking the time to do this. I'm sure you had better ways to spend the morning.
Can't think of any.
If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a bit.
Sure thing. See you back on the wagon.
All right, we're making our way. Making our way downtown. Not exactly. Should we chit chat with people?
Phil?
Harley?
Now we've got some time. Care to tell me about how you came to Vespuccia?
I can appreciate your curiosity, although it is painful to relate. But you may as well know. I had assembled Lieutenant General de la Vega and several of my men in Jicotea, a small village on the Loyola River. We were preparing an operation to liberate the nearby town of Caballo Viejo. The Spanish army had it under occupation for some weeks, seeking intelligence on our movements. But before we could act, they struck without warning and without mercy. They did not confine themselves to fighting armed revolutionary soldiers. Old men, women, children, all were valid targets in their eyes. All held collectively responsible for resisting imperial rule. Victory was out of the question. We were hopelessly outmatched. Many brave souls laid down their lives to allow innocents a chance for escape. As civilians fled the village, I led the retreat north with Lieutenant General de la Vega. We gathered what we could of our forces from other positions along the way. It was clear that the army would relentlessly target any village known to harbor revolutionary cells and administer the same treatment. I left Jicotea a smoking ruin. I could not allow that to happen again. Temporary exile was the only alternative.
Just how temporary has this exile been?
A little more than a month now. I find it not so easy to keep count of the days.
So, this revolution, what exactly is it you're fighting for?
What does any man who is oppressed fight for? Freedom. Simple as that. The imperial government has grown fat on the labor of the masses. They torture and imprison anyone who dares speak out against their abuses. My people and I are straining to throw off the yoke of colonialism.
We'll talk more later.
I look forward to it.
Well, that's what keeps this heap going. Makes it pretty hot in here, too. Hey, Danny, let's talk.
Sure. Actually, I was wondering about something. Where'd you learn how to fight?
Growing up where I did, you had to fight to survive.
Where was that?
New Britannia. The Chum. specifically.
Lamplight City, huh? I've heard it can get wild.
You've heard right.
Is that why you came west?
Yeah. I realized my life wasn't going to amount to much if I stayed.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
So did you get PD's memorial sorted out?
Yeah, I think so. It was hard saying goodbye, but I needed to do it.
Goodbyes aren't easy. Never quite got the hang of them myself.
No?
I don't like to stick around in one place too long, so eventually I just move on. Figure I'll be back around again sometime later. But you don't always get another chance for a proper farewell.
Well, I hope you're not planning on leaving us just yet.
Nah, I like to finish what I start.
What do you call this type of game? This is a point-and-click adventure game.
So have you been to El Presidio before?
Oh, hi,
yeah,
Ellie.
I was born there.
No kidding. Didn't you say your family lived near El Presidio?
In the area, yeah. They moved out of the city proper a few years back. I left when I was 16. Haven't been back in ages.
Folks, we're making a brief stop.
Oh,
There's
no.
a lady by the road might need some help.
Let's see if we can be of assistance then.
Have you been stranded out here, ma'am?
Oh, no, not at all. I can see how it might look that way, but I assure you, I am here with fierce and deliberate purpose.
Really?
So what possessed you to come stand out in the middle of the desert?
My name is Amber Lee, and I am a paleontologist.
Beg your pardon?
It means I collect and study fossils.
Cool.
Fossils? You mean bones?
Yes, that's right. Bones of the great creatures that roamed these lands millions of years ago. The mighty thunder lizards who shook the ground with every step. This wasn't always a desert, you know. It may seem difficult to imagine now, but millions of years ago, this was all a vast, lush rainforest. The perfect habitat for these awesome beasts.
Suppose everybody needs a hobby.
This is no mere hobby, sir. This is my vocation. In fact, I have been invited to exhibit my findings at the esteemed Jolly Good Club in El Presidio.
Jolly Good
The
Club.
Jolly Good Club.
What a coincidence. We're on our way there right now.
Is that right? Are there members of the club among you?
No. Are you a member?
Alas, women are not permitted to join. They have made a special exception to allow me to give my lecture, and they are expecting something spectacular. If I don't find something truly extraordinary to show, I will be in quite a bind. Fortune has not been in my favor on this expedition. I am certain this area is full of treasures. Fossilized remains, that is. But the Earth stubbornly refuses to yield up her secrets. Say, have you any experience with excavation?
Sure. Should we lie and say yes? I don't know. Off to bed? All right, Scott, thanks for popping in. We'll see you Friday.
Afraid not. Can't even remember the last time I touched a shovel.
Oh, no matter. The digging isn't even the most important part. It's the handling of the fossils. As long as you've a delicate touch, you'll be a great help. I shall compensate you for your trouble, of course.
How much are we talking?
I'll need 2 field assistants. I am prepared to offer you 5 crowns each for a day's labor, and double that if you turn up something I can exhibit.
If we do turn up something good, surely it's worth more than that to you. How about doubling that finder's fee to 10?
These discoveries will surely have enormous value to the scientific community, but I fear my cash is limited. It seems you are confident in your abilities. In exchange for the chance of a greater bonus, perhaps you will accept a reduction in the guaranteed fee to 3 crowns each?
So we'll make at least 6 and as much as 26 crowns.
Sounds like a fine gamble. Let's find us some bones.
Sounds like the perfect
Taking
time to save the
point on
game.
this, Harley?
Guess so.
Who are we gonna? Oh boy, who's gonna join us? Who's gonna join us? Somebody with a gentle touch. Nadine worked with a doctor. We're gonna pick Nadine. Danny wouldn't be bad either. I think he's got what is it? Attention to detail. Or I think Nadine.
Nadine, want to help me out?
Of course.
Now remember, we are searching for bones belonging to the great dinosaurs that I believe were once abundant here. They may be scattered in
This is a
pieces.
game where you get to shoot flying discs or something?
Above all, to discover and assemble a complete skeleton for display.
We had a shooting
My
contest
holy
with
grail, if you will.
with
If you
throwing
uncover
glass
anything
bottles,
useful,
yeah.
be sure to tag it for classification.
Don't waste too much time. We got to keep moving.
We shall reconvene in an hour.
All right, but not a minute more.
May fortune favor our search.
Time to save. Them bones. It's a perfect save file name. Okay. What do you got for me? Left click on the brush or trowel icons to select each tool.
Oh, whoops.
I broke something. How was I supposed to know there was something right there?
Ooh, this is interesting.
Ooh. Ammonites?
Well now, what's this?
Ooh. Okay. So now that we've... Okay.
And what have we here? Must be my lucky day. This comes with me.
Why, what's that?
Say, this looks promising. Looks valuable. I'm keeping it.
Arrowhead? Okay, I think we got everything here, so let's dig further.
Say, this looks promising.
Nothing there.
I can't dig any deeper.
Okay. So let's dig up this site.
Well now, what's this?
A boot? I think we can discard that, right? Or, well, maybe it's an old boot, right? Discard it.
Ooh, this
She's
is
looking for
interesting.
dinosaur stuff. A buckle. Okay. Dig. Nothing here. Okay.
And what have we here?
That's something. Okay, I think that's that. I don't think we're going to dig any deeper. So let's check out this section.
Ooh, this is interesting. Phew. I've been at this long enough.
All right, place everything you found on the table here, and we'll have a look.
A tooth.
Not a bad yield. You found some quality fossils. As for your companion, goodness, you've also found some wonderful fossils. This is quite a collection. Here is your fee, as we agreed. Thank you again for your assistance.
Don't mention it. Good luck with your exhibition.
Cool. How much is 5 crowns? I don't know. 5 crowns is 5 crowns. We were able to get our way onto this coach for 20 crowns to make a huge trip across the country. We're going from here, Rosewater, all the way up here to El Presidio for 20 bucks. So 5 crowns is probably a good amount of money. Okay, so we talked to Danny and we talked to...
Hey, Jake?
Yeah, Harley?
Yeah.
Did your travels ever take you to El Presidio?
A few times. Can't say I much care for it, but that city's for you. Too crowded, too impersonal. I'll take the wide open countryside any day.
You think that charlatan at the spring learned his lesson?
I doubt he'll be trying that little scheme again anytime soon.
We can ask him for a story
Anytime.
later. Let's chat with Nadine.
Hey, Nadine.
Hello, Harley. Something I'd like to ask you. You seem quite well traveled. What's it like in a big city?
Well, everywhere's different. I've never been to El Presidio before.
It's big, but from what I hear, not as crowded as cities back east.
Doubt it's anything you can't handle. Stick with us and you'll be fine.
That is something of a comfort.
So how'd you become a healer? Did you go to school?
No. I mean, I attended the missionary school for a few years as a child, but not to learn medicine. I was taught by Dr. Sedgwick. I worked as his apprentice for nearly a decade. He was a wonderful guardian and mentor. I am grateful for all his care.
You said Doc Sedgwick was your guardian? What about your parents?
I never knew my mother. She died soon after I was born. My father worked for Dr. Sedgwick, which is how I came to his household. He took me in when my father died from an infected wound.
I'm so sorry. How old were you?
I don't remember exactly, but I couldn't have been more than 5.
That's young.
Did that have anything to do with you choosing to learn medicine?
I suppose so. Yes. If I can save somebody's loved one, grant them extra time to cherish together, well, there's no better way to help people, is there?
When did you return to the Otham?
I went to them in April of last year, but it wasn't a return. They took me in. People were leaving town, and there was less need for me at the clinic. It was Dr. Sedgwick who encouraged me to find my own path. The Otham were kind to accept me as a guest, but truthfully, I'm glad for this opportunity to travel with you and the others.
You said the Otham took you in. They aren't your people?
No. I don't know who my people are. My father never told Dr. Sedgwick, and I have no memories of him talking about it. I think my parents came from somewhere to the east, but I'm not even sure of that.
Have you ever tried tracking down where you came from?
No, I've considered it, but it's complicated. Perhaps someday.
Good book.
I'm not much of a literary critic, but it helps pass the time. Danny told me you're a writer. Have you published any books?
Me? No, books are way beyond my reach. I stick to articles and essays, and have trouble enough with those.
You shouldn't underestimate yourself. It wouldn't surprise me to see a book with your name on the cover someday.
Well, that's kind of you to say. Guess we'll see.
Legere, get up here a minute, would you?
Okie dokie.
What's going on?
I don't much care for the looks of that sky.
No? Looks fine to me.
Give it half an hour and it won't. There's a dust storm coming. We need to seek shelter fast.
We can't just stop and wait it out on the wagon?
Even secured, there's a chance it could blow over. I'm not risking it. There's a house up ahead a ways. We'll stop and see if we can shelter there.
All right. I'll let the others know. Lola wasn't kidding about the storm picking up. Is someone living here? That sky is bad news. Hello? Anybody home? No answer. And wouldn't you know it, it's locked. There's got to be a way inside.
Was that you making all that racket?
Oh!
What in God's green earth are you doing out here in this squall, young lady?
My companions and I need a place to ride out the storm. We thought this house was abandoned.
Well, it's not. But how many are ye?
There's 6 of us. That's our wagon back there on the road.
Well then, go fetch 'em.
You're sure?
I won't have ye blow away on me porch. And you'll be keeping an old man company. So long as you're not bandits or thieves, are ye?
No, sir. We're fortune seekers. Of an honest sort.
Then we'll be getting along just fine. Now, get your folk in here quick, before we all get whisked to Kingdom Come.
Appreciate you letting us ride out the storm.
He's a
again,
pirate.
Sir. Mighty good of you.
Ah, of course. As I told your mate, I'm glad for the company. Welcome to me home. I'm Captain Philip Boylan.
Pleasure's all ours. I'm Jake Ackerman. And this is Miss Legere, Mr. Luo, Mr. Marquez, Ms. Redbird, and Miss Johnson.
Fine-looking crew, sure. And not to worry, there's plenty of space here. I've a spare room upstairs and a settee in the library.
So, Captain Boylan, would that be a sea captain?
Aye.
We're a long way from water. What brought you out here?
There'll be time for trading tales soon enough. For now, I'll be needing some assistance. I was about to start supper. Seeing as I'm setting extra places, I could use a couple more hands.
I'd be glad to help.
As would I.
Ah, grand.
Could you use another?
Sure. All right, shall we? The rest of ye, make yourselves at home. I'll sound the gong when supper's ready.
Peeling
Excellent
potatoes.
work, galley crew. We'll be feasting within the hour.
You're fortunate to be so well provisioned. We recently visited a community that was having trouble with their crops, although Harley found a way to help.
So, Captain,
Aye?
when was the last time you entertained such a large party?
Oh, it's been ages. Trouble with getting older is, every year ye fewer friends to invite. Having ye all here is a real treat.
Captain, I was wondering,
Aye?
where did you get that gong?
Oh, that were a gift from an old friend who spent a few years sailing out of Shanghai. Is that from whereabouts ye hail yourself, Mr. Luo?
Me? Oh, no. That is, my parents came over from China, though I'm not sure where exactly. They never talk much about it. But my brother and I were both born in El Presidio.
Ah.
So does that mean you speak the language?
Yes, although my parents wish I spoke it more.
That might come in useful in El Presidio.
Well, I'll try my best.
So have you ever been to China?
No. I hope to go someday, though. Maybe I can convince Jake to take his show overseas once this trip's over.
Maybe. Stranger things have happened.
Well, this should be plenty, thank ye. Why not go rest up? I'll sound the gong when supper's ready.
That was lovely. What an interesting life he's led.
I bet he's got as many stories as Jake. Now, speaking of which, I better go find him.
I'm going to look in the library. See you at dinner.
Well, now what am I gonna do? Pastis. Off to bed. All right, Ginge. Have a good night, buddy.
An impressive weapon.
Love, peace, and...
What are your
A
qualifications?
seaside landscape.
Well,
I'm
I attended
detecting a
Juilliard.
theme.
I'm a graduate of the Harvard Business School. I travel quite extensively. I lived through the Black Plague, and I had a pretty good time during that. I've seen The Exorcist about 167 times, and
it keeps getting funnier every single time I see it.
Now, what do you think? You think I'm qualified?
Great movie. I gotta watch Beetlejuice and the sequel sometime soon for spoopy season.
If I had to guess, I'd say this came from someplace in Africa. Captain Boylan sure has gotten around. A painting of a harbor. I feel like I've seen this somewhere before. That probably goes to a closet or a basement or something.
Do we want to go check out the basement? I don't know. I'm gonna save. Snooping.
Locked.
It's locked. I bet we can't lockpick.
I should leave it be. Don't want to upset the captain.
It seems the good captain is an avid reader.
Wow.
No kidding. These shelves are full of ship's logbooks. Captain Boylan had a long career. Nautical adventures, war stories, medieval romances, and frontier tales. That's a nice instrument.
Isn't she? Very finely crafted. I wonder how the captain came by her.
We're in the middle of the desert, but it feels like we could be at sea. Such an intricate design.
Must have taken ages to carve.
Atlases, travelogues, and naval histories. A gentum jug.
Say that
What's that?
5 times fast.
A gentum jug, a gentum jug, a gentum jug.
Some kind of navigational instrument. I haven't a clue how it works. I'm no expert, but it looks old, foreign, and valuable. Classical dialogues, poetry, and natural philosophy. Clap. Who's that?
Palace, I believe.
Who's that?
Palace, I believe.
Alice Athena?
The label says Barbados rum. A poker for stoking the fire.
Harley, what are you doing? We are Captain Boylan's guests, not common bandits.
I was gonna stoke the fire.
Admiring the captain's collection?
I am. Such curious objects.
Quite a collection, huh?
You know, Dr. Sedgwick was also fond of collecting. Not like this, though. Mostly things like medical diagrams, antique surgical implements, and wax anatomical models. When I was young, I used to go into his office to sneak peeks at the old books that had illustrations of people showing different afflictions. Pustules and lesions, scrofula, all the venereal diseases at once, that sort of thing. They were kind of
All the
horrifying,
venereal diseases
but
at once.
also strangely fascinating.
Why, Nadine, you absolute
Come here, baby.
scamp.
Come here. Oh. Sit in your chair. Guess there's nothing else to do here, huh?
Miss Leger, eager for your supper?
Just looking around.
I'll sound the gong when it's ready.
Oh, we can't snoop in there, huh? Hi. What you doing?
It doesn't do much for me. Hey, I've seen this sort of thing before. I believe it's called scrimshaw.
What's up, Wolf Fuzzies? Scrimshaw?
It's got an old sailing ship on it. It's been carved with a whale design. It's got a seabird on it, a pelican, I think. Someone carved a lighthouse onto this.
What are you doing?
A ship in a dense fog. A plain old sea chest. I shouldn't be snooping around. Not without a good reason, anyway. The port of Gascon, if I'm not mistaken. Been years since I've seen it. The plaque says the Corunna. Oh, that's interesting. There's a little model sailor that looks kind of like Captain Boylan.
Let's go check out some of the rooms.
This is the water closet.
Aerial water closet.
Miss Johnson, there you are.
Yep.
Yep.
Can you see anything through that spyglass?
Just the wagon. Wanted to make sure it's standing up to the storm.
And is it?
Seems to be. Excuse me, won't you?
Okay.
A musty-smelling mess of laundry.
Going.
Finely carved. Must be quality craftsmanship. I wonder what old Captain Boylan uses this for. Stargazing? I can just make out the wagon through the dust. At least it hasn't blown away. Can't see much aside from the wagon part. Captain Boylan was quite dashing in his youth. It's empty.
Okay. Cat just invaded. He's taking a break from hunting Mothman. Why do you have a Mothman in your house?
Wasted no time making yourself comfortable, I see.
My back's been acting up lately, you know? Truth is, it's been a while since I was out on the road like this, camping with only a bedroll every night. Guess I got used to inns and soft mattresses, and there's a decent bed in the show wagon. Now, it ain't like I've gone soft or nothing, just, you know, showing my old bones some love.
Bong. You have many Mothman.
I can't remember the last time this table was so full. How are ye finding the fare?
Not bad.
Most satisfactory.
The very soul of rustic simplicity. Quite simple and, unadorned.
You didn't exactly jump at the chance to prepare this meal, Jake.
You're absolutely right. I didn't mean anything by it, just commenting. In any case, it's been a real pleasure having a proper meal at a table.
Been roughing it then?
And how? A campfire don't compare to this.
Where are ye folks headed?
El Presidio.
Ah, I used to sail out of there.
Boyd's favorite snack.
Have you by chance heard of Dr. Bennett Clark?
I can't say the name rings a bell. Is he a friend of yours?
No, he's really of no relevance. Can't imagine why Miss Legere would bring him up. You said you sailed from El Presidio, Captain Boylan?
Aye, for many a year. I used to captain a whaler.
No kidding. You must have some stories.
A fair few. I could tell ye about the largest beast we ever snared. The one what took me leg.
Go on then, tell us.
It was back in 25. We was circling a lagoon off the coast of New Spain. We were on the point of giving up, when suddenly, a great monster breaches off the port bow. She was the biggest I'd ever seen. I shouted the order to launch the whaleboats in pursuit. Me men put all their backs and all their hearts into rowing, and soon we was on her. All around, the water was churning white with foam. The beast surfaced again so close, we nearly capsized. But the harpooner had steady legs, and a steadier aim on him, and he struck true. Then, the battle began. Oh, how she thrashed and reared. Somehow, the rope got wrapped round me leg, and pulled, and tore almost clean through. I thought I was a goner for sure. But it wasn't over yet. At last, the beast tired out. We hauled her in just as it was getting dark. Cutting her up was no easy job. She was 50 foot if she was an inch. Got a good sum for all that oil and blubber. But it wasn't only the whale went under the knife that night. Doc cut me up too. Taking care of what little was left of me leg by that point. Saved me life.
Quite a tale.
That poor creature.
I doubt you'd feel that way if you met one yourself, Missy.
How about we just finish our dinner? If anybody has an appetite left after that story.
Aye, fair enough. No, that was a fine meal. And a fine meal should be followed by some fine rum and conversation. Would ye care to join me in the library?
That sounds like a perfect way to pass the evening.
I'm going to retire. Sounds like the storm's died down, so I'm bunking in the wagon.
You sure that's a good idea, Miss Johnson?
I'm sure. See y'all bright and early.
Harley, a word?
What is it?
Captain Boylan's a friendly feller, but you were a mite loose-lipped at dinner, if I may say. We don't need every Tom, Dick, and Harry knowing about our search for Clark's money.
Suppose I was. It won't happen again.
Glad we're on the same page. Now let's go join the party.
Apparently there's like a relationship system in this game.
I'm sure. Thank you.
So I
And for
want
you, Miss Leger.
to try to be, on the good side with all my friends.
Don't mind if I do.
A toast to new friends.
Cheers! Damn, where'd you say this stuff came from?
A gift from an old friend in Barbados. Best rum in the world, in my opinion. Got plenty more in me cellar. You're welcome to it. Now then, Mr. Marquez, I had a question for ye.
I may have an answer.
Am I mistaken, or are ye of the new Spanish persuasion?
I am, yes.
Ha ha ha! Grand! I'd like ye to have this.
Aw.
She belonged to an old friend of mine. New Spanish, like yourself. He used to play the most beautiful music. He left her to me when he died, but I always felt she should return to her proper home, as it were.
I'm honored.
Suppose I ought to have asked if you play.
In fact, I do. A little bit, anyway.
Go on, then. Give us a song.
Very well, but let me tune her first. That should do. Now, let's see if I remember.
Goodness, that was beautiful. Where did you learn that?
Thank you, Harley. I had a tutor as a child. My father insisted I learn to play something, so I chose the guitar.
Well, ain't you just full of surprises?
I think this calls for another round.
Hear, hear.
It's been a grand evening. But this old salt needs his beauty sleep. Stay up late as ye like. All I ask is ye not disturb me in me quarters. I'm not a light sleeper, but I can be a right bastard when startled.
I promise we'll steer clear and tiptoe quieter than the angels. Good night, Captain.
See y'all in the morning.
Don't know about you folks, but I ain't ready to bed down just yet.
Yes, the night is still young.
Let's say we have a couple more rounds.
The rum's all gone now.
Captain Boylan said he had more in the cellar.
I'll just go fetch a bottle or two. Oh, bad news. Cellar's locked.
Oh, chingada.
Guess the party's over, then?
Not necessarily. Harley, would you be so kind as to apply your skills to our little problem?
We don't have a lockpick kit. We don't have the lockpicking stuff this time.
Sure, I can get that door open. Trickier without lockpicks, but I'll improvise.
Atta girl. Let us know when you done it.
So we're gonna improvise a lockpicking kit.
Time's a wasting, Harley. Get that door open.
Please try not to get us in any trouble, Harley.
Okay. Maybe the poker?
This could be useful.
What else could be useful?
Imagine bringing down a giant whale with something like that.
Well, we weren't able to snoop around in the kitchen before, so let's try that. We got a gong.
A dinner gong. Can't imagine it gets much use. Full of matches. Don't mind if I do.
We got matches.
I shouldn't be snooping around. Not
We have a good reason.
for an old sea captain. Boylan's got some rather modern conveniences. For an Captain Boylan keeps a tidy house. Well stocked, but not with anything I need. It's empty. This door goes into the captain's quarters.
Oh, we don't want to disturb him.
Locked.
I mean, we're not going to force it open with the thing, are we?
I could try prying the door open.
That's going to destroy it.
That won't get the door.
What is this?
A piece of petrified wood from the desert. That won't get.
Run upstairs.
This is. I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be.
We need to snoop around, but she doesn't want to snoop around.
A musty smell. I can just make out. Ah. Wonder how Lola's doing out there. Evocative scene. I shouldn't be snooping.
Well, we don't got anything else to do. I don't think I have any other way to break open the thing.
Oh, that's interesting.
Just for fun.
The captain still has some old country pride. I can just hear Joni. A quill and ink, how charming. Better not. Don't want to risk waking him.
Oh, his keys.
They're right over Captain Boylan's head. I can't reach for them without disturbing him.
Hold on.
Got him.
Aha!
Jake? Phil? I got it.
Nice work, Harley. Now let's go get that rum.
I cannot see a thing down here.
I have
How about we
matches.
light that wall lamp?
This will help us see down here if we can light it.
I have the matches.
Much better.
Now, about that rum.
What was that?
Sounded like the captain's voice. Come on.
What the fuck?
You heard it too, huh?
Yes, it came from upstairs, I think.
It sounded like Captain Boylan, but aren't his quarters on this floor?
I thought the same.
Perhaps we should go see if he's all right.
Yep, you and Miss Redbird check the spare room, Danny and I'll check the bedroom. Harley, you look in the captain's quarters. We ain't got time to lose.
It's not in his room.
Odd. Captain Boylan's not here. Where could he have gone?
Where could he be? Believe it or not, I'm not home.
Can't really see anything in here. Hang on. What's this? There's a small switch in the back.
What's going on?
Well, I'll be damned. There's an old book in here. A journal. Better take it.
Did I change my answering machine to the George song in high school for a short time? Yes, I did. I did indeed. Let's read this journal.
There's not much in here. I guess Captain Boylan didn't care much for writing. Here's an interesting passage.
Fisher landed another whale today on his first shot. I asked him how he managed it. Turns out he's been tying his wife's kerchief to the harpoon handle. Swears it brings luck and improves his aim. To be...
Okay.
The captain won't miss this. The bottle's nearly full.
Are we gonna need this later?
No mirror. I guess The storm has eased up. Looks like a sea bunk.
Huh?
Captain! You're still breathing, thank God. Hang on, I'll get help.
He appears to be fine physically, but he seems to be in some sort of trance.
A trance? How do you mean?
His
He's
eyes are
listening
open,
to Darude.
but he's not really awake. He's gone within himself. I've seen people do this voluntarily, to meditate or relive certain memories, but Captain Boylan seems trapped.
Is there anything we can do?
I'm not entirely sure. Did he say anything when you found him, Harley?
Not a word.
I'm at a loss. Something brought this on, but what?
Could it have something to do with this room? If he went to the trouble of building a secret passage, it must have some significance to him.
That's a very good point. I would say this place is a sanctuary.
But from what? The man lives alone in the desert already. What's he need a secret sanctuary for?
Look, on the wall there.
It's a sketch of Captain Boylan with 5 other men. His crew, maybe? There's a signature. A. Cranach.
Cranach? God forgive me.
Captain, can you hear me?
The doom? The doom!
What doom? What do you mean?
I came from nowhere. I ought to have taken heed. I ought to have let it take me.
Captain? Captain? He's unresponsive again.
Okay.
Poor man. It's clear he's suffering.
I only wish I could diagnose the cause.
I think I have an idea.
Yes?
That chair, the way it's positioned, facing that sketch, this room being hidden, I think something happened to those men. Something bad. And I think the captain blames himself for it. He probably comes in here to punish himself.
Oh, how you figure that?
Because, well, call it a hunch.
I don't know. Seems kind of far-fetched, don't it?
Not entirely. I've read some of the new theories about the study of the mind. A particularly traumatic event may have shaken Captain Boylan's sanity.
So, he has gone mad?
Yes, but he may not be beyond help. We could try to reach him. I could try a form of hypnosis.
Oh, sure. That's where you get him to cluck like a chicken, right?
Not at all. It means he would be calmed and put into a receptive state. Then we could speak directly with his unconscious mind. But to have the best chance, we would have to recreate the environment he's experiencing as accurately as possible.
Recreate the environment? Just how do you propose we do that?
We must each take on a role.
Oh, you mean like play acting?
Something like that. If we can each convincingly assume the identities of the men in that sketch, the captain may feel they are truly here with him. His fantasy will become clear, and we'll be able to guide him through and out of it.
Sounds just crazy enough to work.
But we know nothing about these men, aside from what they look like.
Which means we need to find out more. The more details we have, the better.
Then let's put this show together. Harley, you're good at finding things.
I
See
sure
if
am.
Captain Boylan had a diary or something.
All right, I'm on it.
I got a diary already.
What's this, a journal?
Captain Boylan's personal one.
I see. Well, I'll let you pore over it for any pertinent information.
I already read
There's
it.
not much in here. Here's an
Fisher landed another way. Turns out...
Uh-huh.
There's gotta be something we can do.
I hope we're able to help the...
Let me know when you found something that might tell us who the...
That's Captain Boylan on the 5 other men must be his crew. That 5
Oh, I wanted to look
Let me
at them.
know.
That's Captain 5 Storm seems to be... Boylan set up a sort of shrine from the look of it.
I must admit, this is all very...
Poor Captain Boylan.
The captain's... Not much inside. There is a folded up piece of
Folded
paper.
up piece of paper.
Seems to
So
be a
maybe-
recipe for sea biscuits.
Sea
There's a note.
biscuits.
Your favorites. Told you they were simple to make. Perhaps someday you can whip some up for me. It's initialed GOM.
Entre dim.
The dinner gong. Full of... For an old sea... Well stocked. Another unlit lamp.
Another lamp. What's these?
There we are. An old navigational chart.
That's it? Okay.
Enough rum to last a lifetime. Or an evening. No rum in here.
I guess the stool might come in handy.
A crate chock full of rum bottles. Probably full of more. Probably full of more rum.
Yep.
A crate. This crate's been emptied. Can't reach it from...
That's why we have... You should close the door before doing that so you don't fall down the stairs by accident.
If I had to guess... I wouldn't even know where to begin. Nautical adventure. Agentum. I'm no... Atlas. The label says Barbados... We were in the middle of the desert. A bust of some lady in a helmet.
What's in the chest? My stream title and not to Bon Jovi? It is indeed. It is indeed. I put steam instead of steel because this is kind of like a steampunkish kind of universe.
Spare linens and an old sketch.
What's this sketch?
A sketch of a ship, the Derwent. There's a note. Captain Boylan, looking forward to our first voyage together. Signed A. Cranach. Cranach? That's the same name on the sketch in the attic.
Yeah.
So the Derwent must be the ship I'm looking for.
Hmm?
The plaque says the Corunna. Oh, that's interesting. And that other one there looks like one of the men in the attic sketch. I need to figure out exactly who it is.
Okay.
And I need to... The plaque says...
The
and I need to...
Corona. Okay.
The port of Gascon.
So he's got all these like ship logs. So now we know like him and... Okay.
Evocative. There's an empty bottle and a note in here. I'll take the note. Captain Boylan, I recommend taking 1 nitroglycerin tablet per day and avoiding overexcitement. Dr. Francois.
Dr. Francois. So now we got liberty to like search things so we can open all the stuff that she wouldn't open before. So now we can check the...
Looks like a navigational chart. I'll take it with me.
You're a navigational chart.
There's a path drawn around an island that says Detour. The name of the island's been crossed out.
Detour is a funny name for an island, I was about to say.
It's empty. I'll take this hat. A musty smell. Can't see much. Captain Boyle. This is the...
Why don't you want to go in the water
It
closet?
doesn't do... I'll put back the one I'm carrying.
Oh, hold on.
It's got an old sailing ship on it. It's got a seabird on it. Someone carved a lighthouse onto... It's been carved with a whale design.
Which one of these do I need? There's another navigational chart over here.
An old navigational chart. Looks awfully familiar.
Yeah, does it look like the one we have in our inventory?
These 2 charts show the same land masses.
Uh-huh,
The island crossed out on my chart is called Hastram Scary.
That's a scary name for an island. Okay.
An old looks... The map is old. I don't want to risk damaging it.
Okay, so let's search through Some of his old journals.
Ah, here we are. The logbook for the Derwent.
Hmm?
These shelves are... The Derwent sailed out of El Presidio in 1830. Listed crew is Captain Philip Boylan, First Mate Michael Benelli, Navigator Karenga Payo, Harpooner Jalal Fisher, Dr. Jonas Francois, Cook George O'Malley, and Alfred Cranach, profession unlisted.
Okay, so who was... We saw something that had initials GOM, so that's George O'Malley.
A sketch of a ship. Captain Boylan, looking... I feel sorry for this. There's not much in... Here's an...
Fisher landed. It turns out he's been tying his wife's...
What do we see that had that name on it?
The dinner gong. Not much inside. Seems to be a recipe. There's a note. Your favorites. Told you they were simple. Its initial...
George O'Malley. So is he the cook?
The Derwent sailed out of El
Cook,
Presidio.
yeah. All right.
There's gotta be something... That's Captain Boylan on the left. According to the ship's log, these other men are Harpooner Jalal Fisher, Cook George O'Malley, Dr. Jonas Francois, First Mate Michael Benelli, and Navigator Karenga Payo.
Did it.
I hope we're able to help the captain.
Let me know when you found something that might...
I did figure out who those fellers are.
I found the ship's log for the crew in the sketch.
Nicely done. Let's have a look. Alright, so we've got a first mate, navigator, harpooner, doctor, cook, and artist. We can probably leave that last one out.
Okay, so Danny can be the cook, Nadine the doctor, Phil the harpooner, you can be the navigator, and I'll be the first mate.
Oh, don't you think I ought to be the first mate?
Does it really matter?
Reckon not. Right, now all we need are some props.
Props?
Sure, for authenticity. Have another look at the sketch.
Okay. Yeah, so we got the poker from the fireplace. That's our
harpoon. Each of the crewmen is either wearing or holding something unique.
Jake's right.
Aha.
If we each have the appropriate item, it will increase our chances of convincing the captain that we are his former crew.
Okay.
I'd also suggest trying to learn at least one personal detail about each one, just in case.
Okay, I'll have a look around.
Bring me any items you find.
And let me know when you're ready to begin the performance.
I think I figured it. I think I figured most of it out.
Better make a list.
You better make a list. What do we need? So
That's
hold on.
Captain Boylan on the left. According to the ship.
Okay, so we got the poker from the fireplace, which kind of looks like harpoon. Okay, we got the tooth with the whale on it, so that's what the doctor has. He also has a book in his pocket that
wants
says
to give
diseases.
Tessa a treat.
Fuge, what's up, Fuge? Hi. Yeah. She's got a little dent in her cheek because she's been napping. Got your little cheek dent from napping? Yeah. Like a treat? Oh, you were good. You were good. It's perfect time for a treat. Oh. Eat up. We're trying to figure out. We're weathering a storm out here. Got this retired sea captain. He was a whaler at his house in the desert, and he woke up in the middle of the night screaming, and we found him up in this secret room. Tessa's always ready for treats. Always. Such a good girl. Thank you, Fuge. So I haven't seen what we can use for... I mean, maybe there's an apron somewhere. I haven't seen anything for the cook. We got a hat for the first mate. We got the spyglass for the navigator. And we got the carved tooth here that the doctor has. So let's give him all the props that we have. Oh, I get it. Okay.
Here's a carved whale tooth for Dr. Francois.
This one's you, Miss Redbird.
He's got a tattoo of an anchor on his arm, and we have the ink. So we can draw a tattoo on Danny's arm.
I found this inkwell and quill. Should work for drawing O'Malley's tattoo on Danny.
Right. I'll hold on to this thing until it's time.
We got the harpoon. Oh, we have an actual harpoon.
Here's a harpoon for Mr. Fisher.
All right, this one's yours, Phil.
We have an actual
I do
harpoon. I
hope this
forgot about
works.
that. We don't need the poker. We have an actual harpoon.
Hey, watch where you point that thing.
Watch where you point that
That
thing.
won't help the poor man.
Okay. What else we got? We got the hat. So I'm going to be the first mate, so I'm going to wear the hat.
A bit tight, but not the worst look.
Uh-huh. Navigational charts.
Seems like handy information to know.
Right, the spyglass.
A spyglass for Navigator Pio.
Great.
Okay, yeah, we figured out all the... Sapaio has the spyglass, and he changed course to go around Hastrom Scary. We saw that from the navigational chart. Harpooner ties his wife's kerchief to his harpoon for luck. Right. Do we have a kerchief? Scrimshaw. What's a scrimshaw? Oh, the right, the carving. Prescribed medication for Boylan's heart, right? George O'Malley. Sea biscuits, okay. First mate. Now we got the hat.
Here, this is the hat First Mate Benelli wore.
Perfect. I'll hang on to it. Nice work, Harley. I think we got all the props we need.
But what about Michael Benelli? What's Michael Benelli's?
That's Captain Boylan on the left. According to the ship's log, these other men are harpooner...
Okay, what am I missing? I got everything else.
No mirror. There's a path drawn around. It's crossed out on... Captain Boylan. I recommend taking 1 nitroglycerin...
Yeah.
A sketch of a ship. Captain Boylan, looking forward to our first voyage together. A plain wooden stool. There's not much in here. Here's an interesting...
Fisher landed another whale today, and it turns out he's been tying his wife's kerchief to the harpoon handle. Ah.
A piece of petrified wood. Captain Boylan's key. I believe these are the kind of matches you can strike anywhere.
Seems like this game is in a different world than the last time I saw it. Yeah, so right now, we were in a little town called Rosewater, and we teamed up with a bunch of people, and we're in search of. There's a scientist who is doing research in ethericity, which is the strange technology that they use in this universe. They touched on it in the other game, Lamplight City, that I played a couple months ago. And so he had an accident at a demonstration at an expo, and I think 15 people died. And it seems since then his research into ethericity was outlawed. And so the scientist had like a whole bunch of grant money and stuff.
Excellent.
Narwhal!
To each other. And
Con man with the poison water. Oh, yeah.
party on, dudes!
What's up, Narwhal? How's it going? How's stream?
Purple Pink Narwhal is raiding with a party of 3. How was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth?
How's Rebirth? Pointy clicky, yep. We're having some fun. We're trying to figure out a puzzle right now.
Narwhals swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion, cause they are so awesome.
So the long and the short of it is we're on the road traveling a long distance to go to El Presidio, which seems to be their analog for San Francisco. Because if you look at the map, there's like a little bay on the west coast. Hi. So I think we're going basically to San Francisco to try to track down the scientist. And we stop along the way, and there's little puzzles and adventures to have. So we're staying out of storm in this guy's house. Captain. We're trying to help him out. You are the Pirate King now, yar. The guy we're helping out. He's kind of a pirate. He's got a peg leg. He was a whaling captain. And
That's Captain Boylan on the left.
Here's his crew.
According to the ship's log, these other men are harpooner Jalal Fisher, cook George O'Malley, Dr. Jonas Francois, first mate Michael Benelli, and navigator Karenga Payo.
So he's had a little spell here. Apparently he comes up to this secret room, and he's got a chair sitting right in front of a shrine to his old crewmates. And we're theorizing that maybe he comes out here to like punish himself for something he's done. Maybe he's gotten them all dead or something. He lost his leg on a voyage with them. So he came up here and he screamed and he's been unresponsive. So we're gonna try to like snap him out of it by playing. Everybody in our crew here is gonna play a member of his crew. So we're trying to find props and stories of each of them, and we have all the props and we have all the stories but one, which is the first mate's story. Who we're gonna play the first mate apparently, but we have our shopping list here. We know the first mate is Michael Benelli. We saw that he's wearing a hat in the picture, but we don't have a story. So I gotta snoop around his house a little further to find a story. But we got everyone else's. We got a spyglass for the navigator, and we found out from a map that he changed course on their trip. The harpooner, we got a harpoon for a prop for him, and we saw a story in his journal that he ties his wife's kerchief to a harpoon for luck. We know the doctor has a scrimshaw, which is like a carved whale's tooth, and he prescribed medication for Boylan's heart. And we know the cook is George O'Malley, and he's got a tattoo of a anchor on his arm, and we know that he gave him a recipe for sea biscuits. What's up, Faf? Super cool of them to lay him down in the least comfortable spot. We found him like this. We were out drinking in his library. We were drinking all the rum, and we heard a scream, and he collapsed up here. So yeah, I think maybe we can move him, but nah. All right, we got to snoop around the house a little more so we can find story for the first mate. What's something that I tried to look at before but couldn't look at again? Whoops.
Definitely not the one that got away.
Aha.
It's empty.
We searched in here.
Not much inside. There is a folded up piece of paper. Seems to be a recipe for sea biscuits.
Yeah, this is how we
There's a
found out
note.
about the
Your
chef, the
favorites.
cook.
Told you they were simple to make. Perhaps someday you can whip some up for me. It's initialed G-O-M.
George O'Malley. Okay, let's snoop around some more. Is there something maybe in the cellar? We saw this navigation chart.
An old navigational chart. Looks awfully familiar.
Yeah, and we have another navigational chart in our
There's There's a path drawn around an island that says Detour. It's crossed out on here, but the island is called Hastrim Skerry.
Yeah. What's this?
February 9th, Clark, I have a business proposal.
Okay,
A
this
length
is
of your stay
unrelated.
in you will be...
It's signed.
P.S. You needn't have any concern for your valuables.
This is unrelated to our current quest. This is my journal. No, this is... right. This is the scientist journal.
February 12th.
Yeah.
An ancient arrowhead I found buried in the desert.
Oh, hi, Noro.
There's not much. Here's an
Fisher.
Yeah, we saw that. Okay, so I need to find something else in here. What's going on?
a crate. Probably full of more rum.
I think we searched everything in here.
This crate's been empty. Enough rum to last.
Always more rum.
Dialogues, poetry, and natural philosophy. Such an intricate design. Agentum. Some kind of navigational instrument. I'm no expert, but it looks. Atlases, travelogues, and naval histories. Nautical adventures, war stories, medieval romances, and frontier tales.
It's a nice room, yeah. We were looking through some books here earlier. There was also a guitar on the wall, but he gave it to our friend.
These shelves are full of ship's logbooks. Captain Boylan had a long career.
So we checked out the logbook for the ship that they worked on together, but I guess there's nothing else to look at in there.
A bust of some lady in a helmet.
Found out that's Pallas, which I think is Pallas Athena. That would be a good torn old command.
It doesn't do much for me. This is the...
That's the water closet.
Captain Boylan.
There's nothing else in this room, man.
Can't see much aside from the wagon parked down there. A ship in a dense fog. The port of Gascon, if I'm not mistaken. The plaque says the Corunna. Oh, that's interesting. There's a little model sailor that looks kind of like Captain Boylan. And that looks like First Mate Benelli.
There we go.
They must have been shipmates.
There we go. So now we know that they worked on the Corunna together too. She saw there was another figure there, but she didn't know that was the first mate before. So now I'm assuming if we go back to the library, she can find the logbook for the Corunna and maybe find a story about the first mate there.
These shelves are full of ship's logbook.
Really?
Nautical.
Well, maybe that they worked on that ship together is enough. Yeah. Served with Boylan on the Corunna. Okay, so we have all the things we need. Let's go back to the secret room. I like that you can double click on doors to fast travel to them. It's very speedrun friendly. Alright, we have all the things.
Nice work, Harley. I think we got all the props we need. Thanks, but...
I'm not sure what... Is everything ready to go? Keep in mind, we'll likely only get one chance at this.
I think so. I've found everything I can.
Excellent. Let's gather everything together and get started. I'll begin. Then we can each say who we are. Captain Boylan, hear the voices of your former crew.
Me crew?
Go ahead, Harley. You start.
First Mate Michael Benelli reporting for duty, Captain Boylan.
Michael. Can it be?
Captain Boylan, it's Karenga Payo, your navigator.
Pio, you're alive?
Captain Boylan, it's me, George O'Malley. Supper is almost ready.
You're so convincing.
Ah, yes, I can smell it. Delicious.
Captain Boylan, I am Jalal Fisher, harpooner.
Of course, Fisher! I knew ye'd made it.
And I am Dr. Jonas Francois.
Doc! Oh, Doc, how I've needed ye. Me crew.
Me crew!
Be?
Yes, Captain. We've come to speak with you.
But you're not some devils sent to trick me?
Well,
we are
we're
not,
tricking
I
you.
assure you.
Prove it then, Benelli. If it's truly yourself, tell me the name of the ship we served on before the Derwent.
Oh, here we go. It's the Corona.
How could I forget the Corona?
Aye, an unforgettable ship she was. Ah, Michael. I don't know how it be possible, but it's good you're back. Pio!
Aye, Captain.
Remind me of the course correction ye made this morning.
We're sailing around the Hastrum Scary.
We're going around Hastrum Scary.
That's right. I remember now. Fine work, Pio. That'll surely save us some time. Fisher, have ye your harpoon at the ready?
Aye, sir.
And your aim will be true?
I tied my wife's kerchief to the handle.
Yes, I have my wife's lucky kerchief tied to the handle.
Ah, good. Then our hunt is sure to succeed. O'Malley?
Sir?
I believe I know that delicious scent. But remind me what it is you're making.
Sea biscuits.
Why, your favorite, of course. Sea biscuits.
As I suspected, I can hardly wait for a taste.
Captain, I recommend you take it easy.
Why is that, Dr. Francois?
You got a weak heart.
I don't want you to put any stress on your heart. Have you been taking your nitroglycerin tablets?
I have. I think I have. I can't believe what I'm seeing and hearing, but y'all are really here. But how can this be? I saw ye all dragged under. I can't make sense of this.
Perhaps you still can. Tell us what you remember.
Aye. 20 years ago, the Derwent left El Presidio on the hunt for whales. We'd been out for months, with almost naught to show for it. A wretched haul and wretched pay. Benelli came to me, saying the crew was getting agitated, yearning for home. Forgive me, Benelli. I ought to have listened to you. After the third time you tried to speak sense, I tossed you in the brig for insubordination. One more, I said. We'll not turn for home before we bring in one more whale. Pio and Fisher, at least, were keen. I saw the signs, but didn't want to believe them.
They open up your eyes?
Back. But there was a devil of a storm brewing, and he brought us down. Poor Benelli, locked in the brig, to drown like a rat. And the rest of ye didn't stand a chance once the ship turned over. Brave, brave Fisher. You saved me life, when it ought to have been me what went down with the Derwent. Ah, lads, that night's been eating away at me for 20 years. How I wish I could go back. How I wish I could make things right.
You should feel guilty. You were a terrible captain. No. We should forgive him.
It's all right. We've come to tell you that we forgive you.
You do? But I be the reason you're all dead.
Did you cause the storm?
Of course I didn't, but if I'd listened and turned back, we'd never have been caught in it.
Oh,
Suppose
you're right.
we had turned back and been boarded and murdered by pirates.
What's that got to do with anything?
To each
Bad
other.
things happen.
And
Party on, dudes!
party on, dudes. Welcome, Raiders. What's up, Omesta? How you been? What you playing?
Amesta is raiding with a party of 6. How was escape from Monkey Island?
Escape from Monkey Island. Very good. Very good. We having fun? I'm playing Rosewater, and we're on a boat ourselves right now. Gonna go lurk mode pretty quick because I've yet to play this one. It's been really good so far. Highly recommended. I'm enjoying it.
Most of them we can't control. You made a mistake, and it cost the lives of your friends. But that doesn't make you a bad person. You were given a second chance. The important thing is to use it.
But how?
You already are. Not everyone would take in 5 strangers seeking shelter without question.
It won't ever stop hurting. But you can take the pain and turn it into something good.
I suppose you're right. I swear I'll do right by all of ye. Thank ye. You've given me a moment of peace. I hope to God you've found it as well. Oh, I am weary.
Yeah, go have a nap.
Think it worked?
I hope so. Come, we should get some sleep. And let's refrain from mentioning this to the captain in the morning.
Appreciate your hospitality, Captain.
Think nothing of it. I hope you all slept well.
Very much so. And yourself?
Best sleep I've had in years.
I'm glad to hear it.
Ye said you were headed to El Presidio?
That's right.
Then I wonder if I might trouble ye for a small favour.
Sure.
I've a letter needs delivering. Could I entrust it to ye?
Of course.
My thanks. I'd also like to leave ye with a couple of mementos for being so quick to volunteer and help out. Mr. Luo and Miss Redbird, please, take this bottle of Barbadian rum. Perhaps ye might split it between ye. Makes dull work go faster.
Oh, thanks. That's very kind.
And for you, Miss Leger, this tea caddy. I carved the inlay myself.
Oh, wow.
It's beautiful.
Best of luck on your journey. And if ye ever pass this way again, feel free to knock on me door.
Thanks, Captain, we will.
Our stay at Captain Boylan's farmhouse was anything but dull. I can't say for sure whether we truly helped him for good and all, but he seemed himself again when he saw us off this morning. I do believe he was truly lonely in his self-imposed exile and grateful for even the brief company we offered. After traveling half the day, we've stopped for a brief rest, and Nadine has asked me to accompany her on an excursion into the desert. For what purpose, I shall soon learn.
Oh boy, what are we doing now?
Thank you for accompanying me, Harley.
Not a problem. What are we doing, exactly?
Gathering firewood. There's probably plenty of petrified wood, but we should be able to find some useful scrub.
How come you asked me to come with you, anyway?
You would have preferred I ask someone else?
No, just curious.
I thought it would be nice to spend some time together. Get a moment to breathe. Big groups aren't my favorite.
Yes, I can see your point.
Over here looks promising.
Okay. All right, so she wants to look for some scrubs, huh? What's this?
Someone dropped their flask here.
Might be handy.
Whew, that is some strong-smelling stuff.
There, over by that flintstone. That branch is perfect. I'll let
Red
you
flintstone?
do the honors.
What's this very strange looking rock over here?
Nadine thinks this will make good firewood. Surprisingly light. Suppose there's more around here?
Undoubtedly. It probably came from that tree over there. Let's split up. I'll check beyond the tree. You search the area to the south. Once you've gathered enough, we can meet back here and sort it.
Okay. Good luck, I guess.
And to you.
Good luck, I guess. You go this way, I'll go home. So what's this here? This doesn't look like a good piece of
This
firewood.
branch still has some leaves on it.
That's not good firewood, is it?
Nadine said this was flint. Nadine said...
Let's go this way. There's a nice piece of dry wood. What's this?
A piece of torn cloth. Looks like it came from a shirt or a jacket. Looks like a good piece of wood.
Is this a good piece of wood?
This will do nicely. Stuck under that rock, though.
Hmm.
This branch isn't going anywhere without coaxing.
How do we coax it?
It's a beautiful wooden box with an inlaid scrimshaw carving. Says it's from Ceylon. There's some tea in here. Leftover tea from the other side of the world. It's got a nice fruity aroma. Kind of sweet. There's still a little bit of liquid in here. It's addressed to the Widow Bonelli. There's no specific address. It just says El Presidio. Looks like it came from a shirt.
Okay.
That's not...
How are we going to get the wood out?
That's not going... This should do for firewood.
Well, let's keep going. We're finding all this weird evidence of somebody running through here. A flask, a torn shirt,
Somebody lost their satchel out here.
a satchel.
Not much in here except a rusty knife. But a rusty knife is better than no knife at all. A good piece of firewood. I think this one will do.
Doggo. You son of a bitch.
Fast little son of a gun. A bunch of rocks. Desert's full of them.
Why does it give me the option to pick this up? Okay, apparently we might need that rock later. Hi, doggo.
Damn it!
Keep running.
Where did that varmint get to? Somebody lost...
Can't go further.
This branch isn't going anywhere.
How are we going to get that branch out? What, with a rusty knife?
Come on. Got it.
All right. Where'd the coyote go? Further this way.
Well, well, look who it is. Smug little bastard. Gotta figure out how to get him to drop that stick.
I don't want to throw a rock at a dog. I don't want to, but let's try it. I don't have any other ideas. Oh, no, no.
Take that, you little pest.
No, 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 I don't like it. No. No. We're not doing that. I thought maybe she would, like, throw it near him and scare him off.
Smug little bastard. Damn it, I scared him off. Maybe he'll come back if I keep my distance. He's back, thank goodness. Smug little bastard. How about a little whiskey? It was worth a try.
How about some tea?
That might scare him off. I'm trying to get that piece of firewood from him, not give him more.
Right? I don't want to throw a rock at him.
That might scare him off.
Should play Tales from the Borderlands?
There. Now the cloth is soaked in alcohol.
Uh-huh. Why am I doing that?
That might scare him off.
Don't need to know any Borderlands? Yeah, I don't know any Borderlands. It's fucking hilarious. This is Flint.
No point laying that by the rock. Sparks. Good to know I can start a fire if I need to.
Right? That's how I was thinking.
Nothing. Guess banging rocks together doesn't actually make fire.
Whoops.
I wonder if I can attach this to... No. Not a bad idea, but I don't want to waste this firewood.
Hold on.
Smashing those things together is...
I don't know what the game wants from me.
Somebody lost their...
I know somebody lost their satchel out here. I don't want to throw a rock at a coyote. Why is that the only option I have? Oh, you know what? Ta-da! We'll give him a stick that we don't want for firewood. There we go. There we go.
Hey, look! I've got a stick of my own. Wanna trade? Guess not.
Shit. Thanks for the DMs.
This branch still has a few leaves. I'd rather not cut that. I'd rather... Looks like I've said... I'll just wrap this cloth around the end of the branch.
Okay. 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 Are we gonna scare the coyote away with fire?
Well, I'll be.
I have made fire! I have made fire! Did I even look? No, I'll look later. Do I need to look now? We'll figure out the coyote thing and then we'll take a break.
Go on, get out of here.
Thanks, bye.
Nadine's never going to believe what I went through to get this.
Right?
Right. That should be enough. Now to find Nadine.
It sounds like you went to some lengths to gather that wood.
All things considered, it could have been worse. I hope we got enough.
I think so. Your efforts haven't gone unrewarded. You said a coyote ran off with one of the branches?
Yeah, sneaky little thing. I improvised a torch and scared it off with fire.
Clever. You outsmarted the trickster. You know,
I am so smart.
Vespuccian natives tell many stories about Coyote the trickster. He's never quite either good or bad, but he's always getting into scrapes and causing trouble.
Chasing
Would
the
you like
Roadrunner.
to hear one?
Yeah. Yeah, tell us a story about how the coyote ordered dynamite from Acme and lost to a Roadrunner.
Please. I'd like that.
Okay, but first,
That's
What
the
are you
stick I
doing?
used.
you'll see. Now then,
What's she doing?
Coyote went to visit Kingfisher because he was out of food. Brother, what have you got to eat? I'm very hungry. Kingfisher didn't like this rude way of talking, but he flew to the top of his lodge, then flew to the river and down through a hole in the ice. He came back up with many fish. The two ate until their bellies were full, and Coyote went home. The next day, Coyote climbed up onto the roof of his lodge. "What are you doing up there?" asked his wife. "Why, you know I've done this before. I'm getting food for our supper." Coyote jumped off the roof, down to the river, but he missed the hole and broke his neck and was killed.
Wow.
Kingfisher, who had been nearby, walked over to where Coyote was. He jumped into the river and emerged with many fish. Then he jumped over Coyote 4 times, and Coyote came back to life. "This is my way, not your way," said Kingfisher. "I do not imitate others like you do." He handed Coyote the fish before leaving.
Yeah, dumb coyote.
Coyote went back to his wife and showed her the fish. "Look at these big fish. I caught them the way Kingfisher does.
Right.
Kingfisher is afraid of my power. He told me not to do this again. He knows my medicine is strong." Coyote's wife cooked the fish.
That little shit. You'd think he'd learn his lesson.
Ah, but that's just it. Deception and trickery are Coyote's way.
I get it now. I get it. I get it.
So where did you hear the story?
Actually, I read it in a book. Myths and Legends of the Native Vespuccians. Dr. Sedgwick bought it from a traveling bookseller. I think he was of two minds about giving it to me. On the one hand, I know he considered it frivolous heathen claptrap. But on the other hand, he thought it might be meaningful to me, having something connected to my origins. He was right. I cherished that book, devoured it. It was written by a white man who was supposed to have traveled all around the country collecting native folk tales. Sometimes I wonder if he ever left the publishing office in Bright Bay. Maybe he just made them all up. I preferred to believe that there was something authentic about them, though.
I imagine the writer did a fair bit of massaging to make the stories palatable to the book-buying public. Editors are finicky about what they'll publish. And who even knows if the people he got the stories from were just telling him what he wanted to hear. But somewhere in there is the seed of the original stories and the truths they have to tell. If putting them in a book helped them reach more people, like you, then that's a good thing, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
Anyhow, I liked the way you told it. It's your story now.
That's very kind of you to say. Thank you. Here, for you.
A coyote.
This is really well done. Thank you.
Shall we head back now?
Sure. Let's go.
Before we continue, let me grab Discord. Don't leave it in your hands to melt it. Oh, it's made of M&Ms. Don't worry. What? I thought I disabled that. God. Don't you hate when you're moving a window around and all the other windows on your desktop get minimized? I thought I disabled that, but apparently no. Now I gotta manually open up all the windows that I need on my stream screen. There we go. Okay. Oh, shit. Thanks, dude. I thought you were sending me a trailer. Holy cow. Thank you. Laughing my gargantuan ass off? Dash. Go easy on yourself. Thank you. I appreciate you. Is that what the G actually stands for, or was that a typo? M&Ms may not melt in your hands, but your hands will be rainbow if you hold on to them for too long. It's true. All right, we did a little side quest. So here we are. We started off in Rosewater. This is where the beginning of the game took place. And we've been on the road ever since. And so we've been stopping along different ways and helping out people that we've been bumping into. We got a long way to go all the way to El Presidio. This game seems like it might be kind of long if we've only made it this far. And then we got a whole story to do in El Presidio, so damn. I wonder if we can talk to...
Hey, Miss Johnson?
What is it?
Sure has been a journey so far, hasn't it?
Sure has. Enjoy it while it lasts. Once we get to the mountains, it's going to get a lot less smooth.
I'll let you get back to driving.
Good.
Apparently people are liking the new game.
Phil's music has livened up the journey some. Hey, Jake?
Yeah, Harley?
Do you suppose Captain Boylan will be okay?
I think so. You did a good thing helping him. Of course, without all the proper atmosphere and props, I doubt it would have been half as effective.
Ask him for a story.
Looks like we have some time on our hands. How about a story?
Sure, why not? It was 1842, and I'd been hired by the sheriff of Bleachbone Gulch to track down some cattle rustlers. It was a long and winding trail, but by following the signs, I finally tracked down the stolen herd and the rustlers' camp. So I went back to town and gathered up a posse. 4 able-bodied men, plus myself. That night, we went back under the cover of darkness. We had the element of surprise, but we were outnumbered 3-1. Before I knew it, the shooting had started. It was a long and bloody gunfight. In the end, yours truly was the last man left standing. I drove that whole herd on by my lonesome. They were all back home by dawn, with not a head missing. Lost some good fellers that night. But that was the end of cattle rustling in Bleachbone Gulch.
Hell of a story.
Now there's plenty more where that came from.
I appreciate the chat.
Anytime, Harley.
Hey,
Cool,
Leger.
cool.
I need a word.
What you want, bitch?
Yes?
There's a stopped wagon up ahead. Traders from the look of it. I'll pull over. Go see if they've got anything worthwhile for sale.
Will do. Those beasts look beat. Traveling old style. Not so many of these on the roads anymore.
Are they on the Oregon Trail?
Excuse me, ma'am?
Oh, hello there. Where did you come from?
The wagon just down the road there. I was coming to see if...
Hold up there, stranger.
Oh, yeah?
Ah, what are you doing?
State your business. We do not want trouble.
Easy there. Trouble's the last thing I'm looking for.
Then what are you looking for?
I've been sent to inquire if you were traders. Thought we might do business.
Ah, well, there you are then. You can put the gun down, Pa. She's clearly not a highway woman.
No? You know how sneaky they are, Ma. And this road is infested with them.
You've had some trouble with bandits, then?
Not personally, thanks be to God. But we know the terrible tales.
And we take such warnings seriously. Very seriously.
Pa, please. If she did have any wicked intent, I'm sure she's given it up now that she sees how well protected we are. Please put the gun away, and let's talk like civilized Christian folk.
Very well. I swear, if you attempt anything...
She'll regret it sorely, I'm sure. There now. Well, you asked if we were traders, and indeed we are. We're bound for Rosewater to sell our stock. We were about to make camp for the evening, but we'd be glad to show you what we have, provided you can pay or trade.
Rosewater, you say? We've just come from there ourselves.
Is that right? We've made the trek many times. It is never dull.
It's been eventful for us as well.
Oh, I'd enjoy hearing about your journey. How about your folk camp with us tonight? Make an evening of it. A chance to trade stories as well as wares.
Now, Ma, is that a good idea? Ria has been fussy all day.
It will be fine. She loves meeting new people.
We do not have extra food, so we cannot feed you.
That's all right. We have some. We can pool what we've got.
Very good. A potluck.
Great. I'll let my companions know to prepare for company. By the way, my name's Harley Leger.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. We are the Fortine family. I'm Sarah Little Owl, and my husband is Carl. We've also got 3 children in the wagon. Beth, Bram, and baby Ria. You'll meet them later this evening.
I look forward to it.
Children? Damn, we made a bad idea here. A doggo.
What a nice evening. I'm so glad we did this. Seems Gegi's taken a shine to Miss Johnson.
She's a fine dog. With a little training, she'd be a fine trail companion.
Oh, I don't think we'll bother with all that.
Fair enough. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to the other fire.
Take Gegi along if you want.
All right. Come on, girl.
That was a good meal. I much prefer our means of transportation. Hey, Mrs. Fortine?
Yes, Miss Leger.
I'm curious to know how you and your husband met.
We both worked for the Gold River Trading Company. I'd already been at the lodge for a few years with my brothers when he first came through. We courted for a while, and eventually decided to elope.
Love at first sight, huh?
It took a while to get to know him, but I could see he was different from the other trappers. Brutes and wild men, but not Carl. After we were married, we both left the company and came west to work independently.
Are you from Western Vespuccia originally?
No, I'm Cheyenne. We come from the southern part of the province you call Rotterdam. Your friend, Miss Redbird. Who are her people?
I asked, but she doesn't know herself. We met her at an Otham village, where she was staying as a guest.
I see. Well, send her my way when she has a moment. I'd love a chat.
You folks been to Rosewater often?
Several times, yes. We usually spend the winter there. Ever since they extended the rail line, we can go there and sell to traders who ship our pelts back east. Actually, Ria was born in Rosewater.
You don't say. Have you had your dog long?
Only a few days. We adopted Gegi from a traveling carnival we passed some miles back. Pa wasn't too enthusiastic about it. but I thought it would do the children good to have a companion. Although I have noticed that Bram starts to sneeze something awful when she's around.
Uh-oh.
I hope he gets over it.
He might not.
How did you come up with the name Geggy?
Oh, that was Ria's doing. Geggy is her way of saying doggy. We all
Goggy.
thought it was adorable, and the name stuck.
So, what's the trapper's life like?
It can be rough, but I like the freedom. We can go where we want, when we want, without any boss telling us otherwise.
It's not too dangerous for a young family?
The children are born to it. They can hunt and trap with their eyes closed. Besides, we don't go after anything dangerous. Mainly deer, elk, and beavers.
Beavers are dangerous.
Your children seem very capable. How old are they?
Beth is 14, Bram is 9, and Ria is 18 months.
Cool beans. Let's go back to our camp.
Harley, come, join us.
No! Bad dog! Bram! Take this mutt back to the wagon. She has caused enough trouble for one night.
She's just a pup. You can't expect her to be a perfect angel without being trained to it.
Trained? I would like to know how we will find the time for that. Honestly, I do not know what Sarah was thinking taking her in.
Here, Mr. Fortine, have some rum. I think it will do you some good.
Yeah, chill.
I probably shouldn't, but why not?
Okay.
How about that song you were gonna play us, Phil?
Ah, yes. This is a tune I have always enjoyed.
Our new friend wants to talk to Nadine, so why don't we send her over there before I forget?
Good evening, Harley.
Hi, Nadine. And who's this?
This is the Fortines' eldest daughter, Beth, and their youngest, Ria.
Good to meet you, Beth. I'm Harley.
How do you do?
That dog of yours is real cute.
Oh, do you think so? I'm not fond of dogs, but Ma got him mostly to keep Bram entertained, I think. I worry when she gets too excited around the baby, though.
So, what have you two been chatting about?
Beth was just recounting her family's journey from the mountains.
Hasn't been too eventful. Most interesting thing we've seen is a traveling carnival. Of course, we didn't get to see much of it on account of Pa.
Yeah, he seems like a
kept
stick
saying
in
there were
mud.
a bunch of hucksters and thieves looking to steal our money.
Sweet baby. Quiet.
Yes, Ria's very good-tempered. Not like Bram at that age. Whew! He was a little terror.
Mrs. Fortine told me to send you her way, Nadine. I think she wants to talk to you.
Oh, all right. Thanks for letting me know.
I'll just leave you both to it.
Excuse me, but it's getting late. I should put Ria to bed.
Very well. It was nice talking to you, Beth.
And you. Good night.
Okay. An 18-month-old? Alright, let's talk to Mr. Stick in the Mud over here.
Mr. Fortine?
Yes?
Yeah, he is?
Just wanted to tell you. Your family's lovely.
Oh, that is very kind of you, Miss Leger. I am blessed to have such a loving wife and children. Quite fortunate. Ironic, really.
How do you mean?
Most folk mispronounce my surname as Fortune if they see it written down. There's supposed to be power in names, right? Maybe even wrong ones.
How did you come to meet Mrs. Fortine?
Oh, well, I was working at the Gold River Trading Company, and she came in to work at the lodge with her brothers. The other trappers treated her and her kin like the dirt they walked on, but eventually I convinced her I was different. Decided we should elope a short while after we began courting. The fools those I worked with did not look too favorably upon me marrying a native girl. So I said to hell with them. We left town and moved out here to make it on our own. Been doing fine ever since.
I'd like to know more about your children.
Those apples did not fall too far from the tree, thank the Lord. Bram's a great shot, and Beth's as good a trapper as me. Maybe better. I just hope that does not cause trouble when the time comes to find her a husband.
Pardon my frankness, but I get the impression you don't much care for your dog.
It's not that I don't care for her. I do not believe we can care for her. We've already got 5 mouths to feed. One more won't help. Ma didn't even consult me before taking her. Says she got her for the children, but they should worry about taking care of each other, not some poor animal.
What's the trapper's life like?
It can be a lonely life. Lots of trappers live and work alone, and hardly ever see another living soul. I think it drives them a little crazy, like they forget how to be human. That is why I thank God every day for my family. They saved me from that.
Mrs. Fortine mentioned you were headed to Rosewater?
That's right. It's where we do most of our business. Be nice to see old Sheriff Campbell again. He's good people.
Okay. Can we talk to the kids at all? Well, I guess not, huh? Can we talk to her some more?
Having a good evening, Mrs. Fortine?
I am, Miss Legere. I'm so glad we did this.
Okay. Maybe we can ask Nadine what they talked about?
It's so nice to have music, isn't it?
Okay.
Hey, Miss Johnson?
What do you need?
Phil's not bad, is he?
I've certainly heard worse. Think I'll be retiring soon. Early start tomorrow.
You're always the first one down. Be nice to have you stick around a while longer.
Think so, huh?
Sure. This is our chance to wind down. Enjoy each other's company some.
All right. Maybe just this once.
We won her over.
I noticed you and the dog were getting on well.
She's sweet. This family don't appreciate what they've got. Been thinking about getting a dog myself. Ain't found the time.
Sorry, think we could talk later? I want to hear Phil play.
Not now, Harley. I'm...
Okay, geez. Well, let's interrupt his music playing then.
He's in the middle of playing. Mr. Fortine?
Yes?
Yes?
If Geggy's a burden to you, we could take her off your hands.
You would do that?
Sure.
No, I couldn't. Ma would raise Cain, and the children would hate me if I gave away their dog.
True. Did she? I mean, it would say lie if that was a lie, it would say lie so that we would know. Because she said she doesn't seem to care for it. It was more for Bram, her brother. And Bram's allergic. And she gets nervous around with the dog getting excited around the baby. So yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, the only one who's getting along with the dog is allergic.
Your daughter told me she's not fond of dogs.
That's right. I wish she had told me, or her mother for that matter. Tell you what, I'll go discuss it with Ma. We will let you know what we decide.
You want me to get you a dog?
She's not much of a conversationalist.
No, she's clearly not.
It's so nice.
I had my doubts about that contraption, but it's really come through so far. Jake and Danny's tent. The tent I'm sharing with Nadine. It's more spacious than it looks.
Miss Legere, come over here. Ma and I have discussed your proposal.
It pains me to admit it, but I may have been somewhat hasty in adopting that pup. Now, you're certain you can provide her a good home?
I think so, yes.
Then it is settled.
We got a
We'll let you
doggy.
have her for 2 crowns.
Here you are.
Thanks very much.
I got lots of money.
Brom, bring the dog out here.
Say goodbye to Geggy Bram. She'll be going with these people now, and you won't be sneezing anymore.
Congratulations, Miss Legere. You've got yourself a dog.
Who's a good girl?
Aww.
Okay, go play over there now.
We should probably call it a night, don't you think, Pa?
Yes, we have a long ride ahead of us.
I'm sorry
It
for
was
stealing your
lovely
dog,
meeting
kid.
you and your friends, Miss Legere.
Likewise. Best of luck on your travels.
And to you as well. Good night.
Aw, she's smiling.
Bravo, Phil.
Gracias. Let us keep the evening going, shall we?
You two make a fine pair.
I'm glad you managed to convince those folks to give her up. They seem nice enough, but I don't think they were right for her. For one thing, what kind of a name is Geggy?
I take it you're calling her something else?
Yep, her name's Lisa Lou now.
I kind of like Geggy. I kind of like Geggy. What other name can we suggest?
Never forget.
Hi, Purgles.
Can I perhaps suggest another name?
I am the boss
But I
of you.
appreciate you
I
asking.
am the boss of you.
She won't even let us suggest another name. Cool. We can pet the dog. We can pet the dog.
Atta girl.
All right, let's chat with our
Got any
friends.
more songs for us, Phil?
In fact, I do. I always found this one rather beautiful. Dime que me haré, sin tu amor, flor silvestre. Si los días no me pertenecen, desde que crucé tu jardín. Si tu aroma mi alma carece, pierdo el deseo de vivir. Y cuando volveré, a mis brazos tenerte. Si estando libre tú eres feliz, cuando nadie tu paso detiene, la distancia no se compadece de estos ojos que sufren por ti. Y vivo la ilusión de que un día regreses. Entre abrazos y caricias confieses que no hay vida sin mí. Y dime que me haré sin tu amor, flor silvestre.
I like this song.
Si los días no me pertenecen, desde que crucé tu jardín. Si tu aroma mi alma carece, pierdo el deseo de vivir.
Hey.
Goodness, that was certainly
Oh, is he gonna cry?
Are you crying?
Of course not. Just got a cinder in my eye.
Hey, pause. Doing good, Purgles. How are you doing?
Hey, you don't need to be shy about it. Nothing wrong with showing your feelings.
You're right. Damn fine song, Phil. Thanks for sharing it with us.
My pleasure.
We just adopted ourselves a dog. And we're going to chat with our partners in crime here.
Hey Nadine, how's it going?
Before we move on to the next day.
Adopting the dog, Miss Johnson certainly
hi.
seems to have taken a shine. I don't think I've seen her smile before this evening.
Nope, me
She
neither.
almost looks like a different person.
I'm feeling a mite queasy, so if you folks don't mind.
Hey Danny, how's your evening been?
I really enjoyed meeting the Fortines. It's nice to see a family that's so close. All that time on the road.
Been a weird
and
couple
mountains,
weeks.
With only each other to rely on. It can't be easy, but they clearly make it work. I think maybe I'll ride my parents next chance I get.
Hopefully things
Time for me
quiet
to call
down
it a
for you
night.
soon.
Good night, Harley.
Buenas noches.
Sleep well.
Night, Legere.
Wait.
Phil's music has livened up the...
Sure has. Oh, we got our coyote.
Nadine carved this for me after telling me that story about the coyote.
It's kind of nice how, as the story progresses, we're filling up the car with things like his new guitar, our coyote carving.
Jake's luggage. I could put everything I own in that suitcase and it would hardly cover the bottom. Hey, Jake?
Yeah, Harley?
It was nice to spend time with that Trapper family.
With who? Oh, right, the Fentons.
I believe they were the Fortines.
Right. Truth be told, I can't recall much about that evening. I may have had a mite too much of Phil's rum.
I appreciate the chat.
Anytime, Harley.
Hey, Danny, let's talk.
Sure.
How about that Trapper family, huh?
It's nice to see good people like that out here in the wilderness. Pretty easy to get jaded and expect nothing but bandits and mountebanks, you know?
Mountebanks.
The wagon is slowing down again.
Already?
See anything out there, Danny?
Yeah, this is a small building.
Let's go take a look.
Engine's running hot. I'm giving it a rest. We set off again in half an hour.
I'm going to see what's happening over at that shack. You want to come, Jake?
Oh, you go on, Danny. I wanted to have a word with Miss Johnson.
Oh, okay.
I will accompany you.
As will I.
Harley?
Go on,
pause.
I'll be along in a minute. They're having a private conversation.
Are they now?
They're having a private conversation.
Then why am I here? Fortune teller.
Sorry, mon cher. It seems fortune was not on your side.
Oh, shoot.
He looks grumpy.
Lady Tichet, mind reader, take the challenge. Right.
Right.
It's a small wooden box with an ornately carved design on the side. Hey, I can see my reflection in the lamp from here.
What's the matter, Danny? You get swindled?
Hey, Danny? Why so glum?
She cleaned me out. And after I was doing so well. There must be some trick. I just wish I could figure out what it is.
How did she clean you out?
I don't know. It all happened so fast. I was picking the right cards, And then my luck shifted. Next thing I knew, she was guessing everything right, and I was out of the few crowns I had.
What are you up to, Nadine?
I've just been observing that woman. She doesn't seem trustworthy.
No kidding.
What have you observed, exactly? Anything unusual?
The way she moves. It's very practiced. There's trickery afoot. I would pay close attention to her motions if I were you.
What's going on, Phil?
Poor Danny seems upset about losing, but it serves him right for listening to a swindler. Everyone knows these things are rigged.
Let's save. Let's see if we can beat her at her game.
Hi there.
Bonjour. Welcome. I am Lady Tichet. Are you interested in taking my little challenge?
Challenge?
So what's the challenge exactly?
But it is quite simple. I bet you 1 crown I can read your mind.
Okay. How does it work?
I shall lay 9 cards out on the table, then avert my gaze. You pick one of the cards, then place the rest into the box over there. Once that is done, I will tell you which card you are holding. If I am wrong, which I sometimes am, you win double your money. Interested?
Right. I want to see this. Let's play.
1 crown, please.
So she's looking at the lamp.
All done?
Yep.
All right. Give me 1 moment. I sense that you have drawn the ship.
Ha! You're wrong.
Impossible. Show me your card. I see. No matter. How about we try again, but this time raise the stakes.
Okay.
2 crowns to start, 4 for you if I cannot guess.
All right. So she makes you think it's easy and you're going to beat her. And then she takes you for everything.
The odds seem good. Ready.
Let me see. I sense that you have drawn the mirror.
Wrong again.
Merde! You have an unusually powerful mind. Will you indulge me in trying a 3rd time? Double or nothing?
Nah, I think I'm good.
Suit yourself. Here are your winnings. Let me know if you wish to try again.
Let's be honest here. You aren't really a mind reader. What's the trick?
No trick, madame. I have been blessed with a gift.
Oh, yeah? Then what number am I thinking of right now?
Those without the sight are so quick to mock and doubt. If you wish to see my gift in action, you need only accept my challenge.
Challenge.
I'm leaving now.
May fortune favor you.
How do we get rid of her lamp?
Lady Tichet always seems to look towards this lamp.
Yep.
But I can't really see anything in it from this angle.
You can see.
Wait a minute. From this angle, I can see the tabletop reflected in the glass.
Uh-huh,
So that's how she does it.
So how do we fuck up the glass? Okay, we're going to tell Danny to shoot the lamp.
Hey, Danny? I know how that fraud is guessing everything correctly.
Really? How?
She can see the cards reflected in that lamp when she turns away.
Of course! So what do we do now?
Let's beat her at her own game. Shoot out the lamp.
Ah, I get it. Okay, sure.
Just what in the ether do you think you're doing?
What? Her accent changed.
The jig is up, Lady Tichet. You're not gonna scam anyone ever again.
Oh, I beg to differ.
Híjole!
Now here's what's gonna happen. You're all gonna turn around and leave, nice and quiet like. I ever see any of you around here again, you get shot on sight. Do I make myself clear?
All due respect, we've got you outnumbered and outgunned. You're in no position to negotiate. We'll go, but first you're giving us our money back.
Fine. Take it.
Pleasure doing business. Come on, let's get back to the wagon.
Okay, then. We got Danny's money back.
All right there, Danny?
Yep.
All right. Can we talk to...
Hey,
Aw.
Miss Johnson?
What is it?
The doggo's sitting up there with her. That's so cute.
That Trapper family was nice, wouldn't you say?
Sure. Didn't rob or kill us. Suppose that does pass for nice out here.
How's our newest traveling companion?
Lisa Lou's doing just fine. Likes the wind on her face.
I'll let you get back to driving.
Good.
Right?
Hey, Nadine.
Hello, Harley.
I have to say, I've learned quite a bit about coyotes lately.
They are fascinating creatures, aren't they? I'm sure you can understand why there are so many stories and legends about them.
Did you get a chance to speak with Mrs. Fortine?
I did, for a short while.
What did she have to say?
Oh, she was just curious about my background. Told me about hers, that sort of thing. It was a nice conversation.
The Fortine family was nice, weren't they?
It was incredible to see such a strong family bond. They depend on each other completely for their livelihood and survival.
Huh. There's a lady running toward the road. The heck is she doing?
Madre de Dios!
I'd better see what's going on.
What happened?
What is it? Bandits? Highwaymen?
Worse. Performers.
Good day
No.
to you, travelers.
What's so good about it then? And what are you thinking, running out in front of the wagon like that?
I apologize for the theatrics. I fear it's in my nature.
She really just ran out in the road?
Like a deer. She's lucky I keep the brakes in good condition.
Are you looking to get hit or something?
No, of course not. I suppose I'm, well, desperate.
That much is clear. You running away or something?
Heavens no, I could never do that. I'm the impresario of this theater troupe. Name's Kate Hatomi. Our show opens next week, and I'd be fibbing if I said it was going well.
So I'm guessing you want us to help you in some way?
Ah, very astute. All I ask is an hour of your time. We've been rehearsing this play for so long. We're all too close to the material. We need fresh eyes and unbiased opinions. If you could but watch our rehearsal and share your honest, unvarnished impressions, you would be doing us a good turn. The performance will be gratis, of course.
I don't know if we should tell her that we have a showman on board.
Sounds like a good time. What do you think, Miss Johnson?
I think it sounds like an excellent chance to get a few winks. I'll park just over there.
Don't you mean
Y'all
blinks?
have fun.
No, I'm an idiot. Winks, exactly. Yeah. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself and all the Queen's Mid-Atlantic players, welcome! This is a peek behind the curtain, if you will, at a work in progress. I thank you most humbly for your indulgence and warmly invite you to share your impressions following the rehearsal. And now, please enjoy the show. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a beautiful and charming princess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love my land. The people are kind, the water fresh, and the days are sunny and bright.
The princess was loved and admired by everyone in the land, except one. An evil wizard coveted the kingdom and kidnapped the princess, intending to marry her and gain the throne. To ensure she could not escape, he summoned a terrifying dragon to guard her.
Okay. Uh-huh.
However, all was not lost. For a young hero rose to the challenge.
I shall battle the dragon and save the princess.
But he looks
That
like a
is,
dork.
If my dear mother lets me. I said, if my mother lets me, of course.
Faye, that's your cue. Faye?
Well,
Where the hell is Faye?
I don't know. Last I saw her, she was in her tent.
Oh, for crying out loud! I'm sorry, folks. I don't know what I was thinking. It's clear we won't be getting anywhere with this rehearsal. You can change out of your costume now, Dwayne. We're done here. Martina? Quentin? Same goes for you.
But I spent hours on my makeup.
And I spent months on this show! Look where that's gotten us! Everything I do to keep all this together, and you lot can't even turn up on stage now and then to hit a mark and say a few lines! Off with you, I need to think. I really must apologize for wasting your time. I knew the show needed some work. I didn't realize it wasn't fit to perform.
There must be some way we can help with the show.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Are you sure? Much as it pains me, I can't honestly say we aren't in need of help.
Certainly.
Well, I'm curious to hear your suggestions. But right now, we need to find out what's wrong with Faye. Your doctor friend went to examine her, but I think she's just having one of her tantrums. You know how actors can be. Or perhaps you don't. In which case, consider yourself lucky. I'm going back to the stage. Come see me if you have any ideas.
Okay. First of all, the princess can't speak English.
Ideas?
Perhaps. Excuse me. I'm going to have another look at the stage.
Danny and I are gonna go talk to the two fellers playing the wizard and hero. I think you should help Miss Redbird see to that Faye woman. Anyhow, we'll see if we can't get this show in halfway decent shape. Come on, Danny boy.
All right.
Hello, Miss Martina, was it?
Yeah, Martina Holder. I am sorry we could not finish the show for you.
No worries. My companions and I are trying to help your director make it better.
Ah, good. We do need the help.
When did you join this troupe?
Oh, about 4 years ago. Then my English was not so good, so I did not get many parts with words. But I am getting more and more lines in the new shows.
What were you doing before joining this troupe?
I was living in Bright Bay, working as an art model. One evening, the artist I modeled for took me to the theater to one of Miss Hatomi's shows. Afterward, he told me he was leaving to go to work for a new patron in Italy. He could no longer keep me.
So he took you out to lessen the blow?
Not exactly. It turned out he knew Miss Hatomi. He had painted some backdrops for her. He took me backstage after the show and asked her to let me audition. I was shaking. I cannot even remember what I said. I had never acted before, you see. But fortunately for me, Miss Hatomi decided to take me on. Otherwise, I would have been out on the street.
I'd like to know about your castmates.
They are fine people, and I am lucky to know them. Mr. Ellis always has stories and jokes to make me laugh. He reminds me of a big bear. He's also a very fine actor, and he has performed on stages in great cities all over Europe. Dwayne is very nice, but he's also very shy. He does not speak much with me or any of the others. I have always thought it is funny that an actor is so shy, but when he is on stage, one would never know. And Mrs. Davies is like a mother to me. She cares for us very much and wants to make sure everyone is healthy and happy. Although she does nag a lot. My real mother did not nag so.
Goodbye, Miss Holder.
Lovely to be speaking with you.
Thanks.
A cylindrograph. It's for playing music on wax cylinders.
Cool. Oops. So who's in this tent? Uh-huh.
Oh, another visitor. Who are you?
Harley Legere. And you are?
Faye Davies. I don't expect it's a name you've heard. And as I was explaining to your friend here, not a name I expect you'll hear very much in the future.
Uh-huh.
Mrs. Davies, I would advise moderation in regards to that brandy.
Dear girl, I understand you like to dabble in medical matters. Let me assure you that this is the only medicine that works for me.
Sure.
Hey, Nadine.
Hello, Harley.
Did you examine Mrs. Davies?
I did.
And what's your medical opinion?
I couldn't find anything wrong with her physically. At least nothing that an excess of brandy wouldn't explain. But she's in no state of mind to be performing.
I don't believe one needs to be a medical professional to draw that conclusion, my dear.
What's your opinion of the show?
Yes, please tell us. Don't be shy. I'd like to hear what you think.
I didn't quite understand it, actually. Perhaps it would make more sense if we had seen the whole thing.
Dear girl, I truly doubt that would have made much of a difference.
I'll see you later. Mrs. Davies?
What is it?
Why weren't you on stage today? Is something wrong?
Something wrong? Something wrong? Exactly what aspect of my current condition would suggest to you that anything is right?
What's got you so upset?
I'm about to lose my place here, that's what. Turned out on the dusty road to fend for myself.
Well, you're not helping matters.
Overcome with the sheer injustice of it all.
Uh-huh.
You think you're being dismissed? Why's that?
Oh, it's a long, long story, but what it comes down to is finances, or lack thereof. Kate has been tightening the belt lately. She says our performances haven't been attracting the crowds they once did. But even so, we aren't doing that badly. All of us have taken quite deep cuts to our usual allowance.
Sounds good to me.
Doesn't seem to be enough. Naturally, I, being the most recent addition to the troupe, am the first up to the chopping block. If you ask me, something doesn't add up. I know for a fact that our run in Bois de Quivo is quite respectable, and yet apparently our financial future is dangling over the precipice by a fraying thread. It's all
A little
more than a
dramatic.
tad suspicious.
So you suspect Miss Hitomi is taking more than her share?
We've all suspected it for some time, but I'm the only one who's willing to speak up about it. Everyone else knows I'll be the first to go, so they keep their heads down and wait to reap my share.
You've accused Miss Hitomi?
Of course not. I haven't got any proof, but you can bet I would if I did.
Uh-huh. I don't know if I buy it, but we'll find out.
If you were let go, what would you do?
Oh, God, please don't ask me such things. I can't bear to think about it.
It's a serious question. Everyone needs a backup plan.
I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, what will I do? Kate couldn't be so heartless. Will they really just let me go? Will no one speak up for me? God, help me!
There now. I'm sure there's a solution.
Yeah.
How long have you been a member of this troupe?
Oh, not long at all. Less than a year. I was the last one to join.
What did you do before you were a Queen's Mid-Atlantic player?
I was with another outfit based up in Fawcett, the Davies Traveling Spectacular. 15 years we were together. Anton, my husband, was our director, and I was the star. When I got too old to play the princesses and heroines, Anton would cast me as the ravishing queen. He always made sure I had a spot on center stage. 16 months ago, he passed away in a stagecoach accident. An enormous tragedy.
I'm terribly sorry.
So were we all. Anton was the fiercely beating heart of that troupe. Absolutely irreplaceable. The others couldn't imagine going on without him. So everyone just went their separate ways. Just like that, everything was gone. My heart's love, my director, my troupe, my livelihood. I'm sorry.
So, how did you come to join Miss Hitomi's troupe?
Oh, the traveling theater world is quite small, you know. We all know one another and meet on the road from time to time. Kate heard what happened and wrote me a letter of condolence. We corresponded for a while. Eventually, she said she was passing by Fawcett and offered to take me in. Quite simply, she took pity on me.
What drew you to the stage?
Sounds like she hires everyone she
I
takes
wanted to
pity
act
on.
since I was a girl. I would put on shows for my parents and the village children. I traveled to Fawcett to audition for Anton Davies' Traveling Spectacular. He had just formed the troupe then. First, I became his star actress, and soon enough, his wife.
What can you tell me about the other players?
Oh, such sweethearts. They've taken me in like a second family. Martine, especially. She's the daughter I never had. Dwayne is a good boy, but he keeps to himself. And dear Quentin. He and I have something of a friendly rivalry. Although he can get quite competitive at times, the old ham.
I'll just leave you to it.
Thanks. Let's look at the brandy.
Mrs. Davies seems quite fond of this stuff.
Should we take it from her? I don't know if that's a good idea.
A few books and a collection of wax cylinders in that box. Let's see. There are a few wax cylinders here.
Knights in shining armor, villainous intent, saloon sing-along, funeral dirge. I feel like we're gonna need one of these at some point, so we'll figure it out then.
A poster for some show I've never heard of called The Dissembling Mechanism. Apparently it opened on New Year's Day.
Do I take the drink from her? She might not even let me.
Unhand that brandy. I need it for my nerves.
Oh, I'll smash you over the head with it, don't you worry. Okay. I figured she wasn't going to let us take it. But let's talk to everyone else. See what's going on. Do we have any more
Miss Holder?
dialogue with her?
Yeah. Do you suspect that Miss Hitomi might be keeping money from you and your castmates?
What? I never. Mr. Tommy would not do such a thing.
You do some
Who
brandy
told you
too?
this? Was it Mrs. Davies?
Well, yes.
I am not surprised. I think that of all of us, she is easily the most dramatic.
Goodbye, Miss Holder.
Lovely to be speaking with you.
Easily the most dramatic. Okay, so what's this book here?
Someone kept a copy of a local newspaper.
Oh boy. The Lost Virginia's Herald. October 6, 1950. Traveling players perform Camelot in the park before bemused onlookers. Picnickers, ramblers, and families intent on enjoying a leisurely afternoon in West Virginia's Pelican Park last Sunday were doubtless left befuddled by a nearly incoherent plein-air rendition of the chivalric drama Camelot, staged there by impresario Miss Hitomi's itinerant theater troupe, the Mid-Atlantic Players. The polyglot players, hailing from all over Vespuccia and the far reaches of the globe, gargled and fumbled through their lines in a stilted faux medieval patois, riddled with thees and thous and forsooths, as they strove to bring King Arthur's court to life amidst the palms and fountains of the West Lawn. Evidently in the habit of traveling light, the performers were obliged to make do with next to nothing in the way of sets, costumes, or props that might enliven the spectacle and in any way further the illusion of a courtly medieval setting for the drama. As to the drama, plot was paper thin, stock tale of good overcoming evil, wholly lacking in subtlety and nuance, not to mention any trace of the courtliness and charm one might expect in a romance from days of yore. The legions of nappers, taking advantage of the late afternoon haze to doze on the soft grass, evidently found little in the way of thrills during the proceedings to rouse them from their slumber. Perhaps a more fitting description of the scene: days of bore. Okay, people born: Pierre Auguste Jean-Paul Delaroche. Some years' time, the young Mr. Pierre Delaroche Jr., heir to the Delaroche family fortune, is sure to become the county's most eligible bachelor. Whatever happened to Dr. Bennett Clark? Well, this is interesting. Once hailed as the Wizard of Ethericity, Dr. Bennett Clark has fallen from the public eye in recent years. After the public outcry following the deaths of 15 people in the Lamplight City Expo disaster of 47, he hastily relocated to Rosewater, West Vespuccia, where for a time he continued a series of public demonstrations, albeit to a diminished audience. No word has been heard of Dr. Clark in nearly a year. Despite the awesome destruction he wrought, he claimed his only wish was the betterment and protection of all mankind. By harnessing and taming the mighty dragon of ethericity, Clark hoped to bring salvation to the common citizen. Capitalized words here: protection, taming, salvation. Interesting. Local blacksmith Mr. Arnold Paget, 51, died of Vulture Lake in a tragic boating accident. Survived by his wife and 8 daughters, all unwed, now left without means of support. Memorial held on Friday. Okay. Charles Grayson, married to Bella Levinsky. Church of Holy Waters in West Virginia. The bride was given away by her uncle, Mr. Abraham Levinsky. Okay. What's in here?
The desk is covered in papers. Lots of notes.
Search through it?
What a mess. Most of these seem to be show notes. Here's a list of names. Othello, Carondelet, Dissembling, Delphi. Wonder what that means. It's a poster for a musical show called Carondelet. It opened on June 2nd. Must be one of Miss Hitomi's previous shows.
Mystery at Delphi.
A poster for the Mystery at Delphi. Opened on November 6th. A traveling trunk. Looks like it's been quite a few places.
Down there.
All sorts of costumes, fake beards, and other theatrical accessories.
Boxing gloves.
A pair of leather boxing gloves. These might be useful. All sorts of... If my eyes don't deceive me, that's a false compartment. I just need to figure out how to open it. No way I can...
Oh, there's a... Do these buttons correspond with the costumes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, there's too many.
All sorts of... A brass button. A brass button.
You're a brass button.
All sorts of...
I figured maybe the buttons would be like some sort of combination for opening the secret compartment. And I figure that the...
What a mess. Othello, Carondelet, Dissembling, Delphi. Wonder what that means.
Othello, Carondelet.
It's a poster for a musical show called Carondelet. It opened on June 2nd.
So I wonder if it's the opening dates of the...
A poster for the Mystery at Delphi. Opened on November 6th.
Yeah. So what about the other shows? Because we don't have Othello. It's over here.
Not terrible as far as props go, but it could use some extra oomph.
Maybe it should breathe fire.
I bet Jake wishes his show's backdrop was half as realistic. Phil?
Harley?
What was your opinion of the performance?
It was not to my taste. However, with some improvements, it could be entertaining.
All right, see you later. Miss Hitomi?
Yes?
When did you put this troupe together?
As it exists now? Oh, it's been about 5 years, I should say. That's when Quentin and I came over to Vespuccia.
What were you doing before starting this troupe?
I spent some time in London, then went traveling around Europe doing this and that, until I met Quentin.
Have you performed yourself, or do you stay out of the spotlight?
Me? Oh no, I haven't been on stage since Paris. Quentin and I used to do a little magic show, if you can believe it.
Really?
No fooling?
It was a very long time ago. Not worth remembering, honestly.
I want to hear about your cast.
Oh, they all have their talents. They wouldn't be in my troupe otherwise. But I don't hold with talking about people behind their backs. Why don't you get to know them yourself?
What do you think would make the show better?
God, where do I begin? Faye's in a black mood. Quentin thinks his character lacks depth. Martina's unintelligible. And Dwayne's swordplay doesn't even rise to the level of farce. And naturally, theater's all about imagination. But with the quality of our set and props, I fear we are asking rather too much of our audience in that department. I'm this close to packing it all in.
Pack it in.
What's wrong with Quentin's character?
Not a thing! Everyone loves to hate the evil wizard. He's a guaranteed crowd pleaser. But Quentin thinks the role lacks depth. That his talents as an actor, and they are considerable, are going to waste. And yes, perhaps he has a point, but for God's sake, this is not the Royal Arcadium! We performers have a saying. There are no small roles, only small-minded, puffed-up thespians who suppose that entertaining the common man is somehow beneath them. I love Quentin, really I do, but I've had it up to here with his carping and grousing. He doesn't listen to me, but you're welcome to try bringing him down to earth if you'd like.
Okay.
What's the problem with Martina?
Weren't you listening? She doesn't so much say her lines as chew on them and cough them out. She's a sweet girl, and her physical performance is outstanding. The things she can do with just her eyes. I'm loath to cut her part or take away the few lines she already has, but unless she finds some way to magically rid herself of that blasted Teutonic accent, I may have to.
I mean, she speaks fine in conversation, just on stage. It was nonsense.
You don't think the swordplay is good enough?
Setting aside that our prop swords are as likely to crumble to bits or give the players paper cuts as they are to make it through a scene intact, it's just not very convincing or compelling. Dwayne either needs to get more adept at handling them, or we need to rethink the whole sword thing. Thank God this play doesn't feature a real sword-fighting duel, but it does need a big climax where the hero slays the dragon. How are we supposed to do that without a sword?
What can we do to make your set and props better?
The best thing we've got is the dragon head, but it's not exactly intimidating, is it? Your friend over there said he might have an idea to make it better. Honestly, at this point, I'm all ears.
I had a chat with Mrs. Davies. She seems to think her position's in jeopardy.
What? Why would she think that?
Are you saying you're not planning on letting her go?
Of course not, especially not so close to opening night. What a ridiculous notion!
She's a drama
Honestly,
queen.
I don't know where Faye gets these ideas.
The brandy.
So long.
Take care.
All right, what do you have to say?
Phil?
Harley?
Had any ideas to make the show better?
Yes, I believe so. This dragon head is amusing, but with some pyrotechnics, it could really
I was
impress
thinking
a
it should
crowd.
breathe fire.
You want to make it breathe fire?
Ah, indeed. Far more effective, wouldn't you agree?
Definitely. But how do you intend to pull it off?
I can rig it up quite easily, but I need a fuel source. If you can find me some high-proof alcohol, we should be set.
Okay, we know the brandy.
All right.
We has ideas.
Unhand that brandy. I need it for my nerves.
So I guess we need to get her to feel better before we can take the brandy.
Mrs. Davies.
What?
I spoke with Miss Hitomi, and she said she has no plans to let you go.
Well, of course she would say that. That's how it works in this business. All seems well and good until the monthly budget is drawn up, and then the trapdoor opens beneath you.
So Brandy
and you
usually kind of low in alcohol?
So you don't trust Miss Hitomi's word?
I don't trust anyone's word. Only ink on paper.
I'll just leave you to it.
It's not exactly, what do you call it? I mean, it's up there with like vodka and whiskey and whatnot, right? It's a distilled spirit.
I'd best leave her.
Right. 70 to 120 proof? Yeah. Thought it was closer to 50? Okay. I've seen some, like, what do you call it? You might have some that are mixed with fruit and stuff, but that's something else, isn't it? Where's everyone else? Oh, there's more over here. Well, there we go.
Hey there.
Oh, hello.
What are you doing with that sword?
Practicing for the show. I didn't get to do my big fight scene with the dragon.
Guess you're thinking of liqueurs? Yeah. I mean, imagine. Brandy's usually, what is it? It's is it wine that's been distilled down into spirit, or is it well, the grape skins being distilled is grappa, but I think that's a type of brandy, isn't it? I don't know.
That sword seems to be giving you some trouble.
Yeah, I'm having a tough time getting the hang of it. The balance on this thing is terrible, and I'm always afraid of breaking it. I never liked working with prop weapons. But as long as we're doing medieval romances, I guess I'm stuck with this sword.
How do you feel about boxing?
I'd be happier doing any kind of unarmed fighting style, really. But how am I supposed to box a dragon?
With style and panache, that's how. It's all about confidence. And I have a feeling you'd look much more confident without that sword.
You don't think the audience would be confused?
It's your job to make them believe it. They just want a good show.
I don't know. We've never done a boxing scene. I don't really know a lot about the form.
I used to do some boxing back in the day. Could show you some moves if you like.
Heck, sure. Why not? This whole sword thing clearly isn't working for me. But I'd rather not do it bare knuckle. Not really into the whole suffering for my art thing.
Right. I'll see what I can come up with.
We do have boxing gloves, but like I agree with him. I don't think boxing a dragon is a good idea. You need a sword.
How did you end up on board with this crew?
Maybe there's multiple solutions.
I met Miss Hitomi and Mr. Ellis back east when they passed through my town in Appalachia. Snuck out of the house to see the show. I went backstage after to ask if I could audition to join. Miss Hitomi said no. So, after they packed up for the night, I stowed away in the wagon. Rode halfway to La Roche before they found me. That was when my real audition happened. Mr. Ellis spoke up for me. He said, "Now, Katie, my dear, you would be a bloody fool to leave the lad behind after a performance like that."
What were you doing before joining this troupe?
Working on my
Sherry?
parents' farm.
Okay.
It was a rough
gotcha.
life. Wasn't much to my
I don't really
liking.
know anything about Sherry.
No glamour, no surprise, no fun, no opportunity to meet anyone interesting. And my father was very strict. All he wanted was for me to marry our neighbor's daughter so I would inherit his land and grow our family's holdings. Eventually, I realized I would die if I stayed any longer. My soul would die anyway, so I left.
How did you know you wanted to act?
I always liked listening to other people, hearing how they talked. Used to practice in front of a mirror and try to imitate them. Sometimes I'd dress up to get the look just right. Ma didn't like that much.
What do you think of your fellow troupe members?
Some days I hate them. Most days I love them. and any day I would die for them. We're a strange little family, you know? Mr. Ellis and Miss Hitomi are a squabbling ma and pa. Dear boy, you must make more time for yourself. There are too few hours in the day as it is. Oh, leave the boy alone, Quentin. He can decide how to spend his time. And Miss Davies is our busybody aunt. Are you comfortable? Have you got everything you need? Is that costume too itchy?
So that would make Martina like your sister?
No, not quite.
Are you sweet on Martina?
With all due respect, that's none of your concern, ma'am.
Touchy subject?
Say, you're good at imitating other people.
Oh, thanks. It's always been kind of a specialty of mine. Used to get me in a lot of trouble back home, so I only do it for laughs nowadays.
I've heard a rumor that Miss Hitomi might be keeping some extra funds. Know anything about that?
Oh, sure, I've heard that rumor too, but I don't much believe it. Miss Hitomi takes good care of us. She'd never cheat us out of our earnings.
Thanks. You can get back to your training.
Thanks, ma'am.
That thing's been through the ringer a few times. Hey, Danny?
Yes, Holly.
Why don't you have a shadow, Danny? Are you a vampire?
You fellas talking about anything interesting?
Dwayne's showing me his stunt swordplay. He's supposed to battle the dragon at the end of the play. I've tried giving him a few pointers, but it's not going so great.
What did you think of the show?
Well, I'll put it this way. If one of Jake's shows went that way, I'd be looking for another job.
Talk to you later, Danny.
See you.
Fair enough. Okay, there's weights back here.
Suppose being an actor requires a certain attention to one's physique. No mistaking who this wagon belongs to.
Right. Let's go talk to him.
Ah, one of your companions has decided to join us.
This is Harley Legere. She used to be a performer of sorts herself, you know.
You don't say. What sort?
I was a fighter. Not sure that really counts.
My dear, if an audience paid money to come see you, that counts as performing in my book. I'm Quentin Ellis, by the by. Delighted to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
So he's played Othello.
Quentin Ellis is Othello, premiering October 7th.
Uh-huh. So Othello is 7. Got some...
Mr. Ellis seems rather versatile. Lots of notes and sketches of different costumes and disguises. Could I have a moment, Mr. Ellis?
Of course, my dear.
Just how long have you been a part of this troupe?
Why, since before its inception. That is to say, Kate and I have known each other since well before this incarnation of the troupe was formed. We met in Paris, you see, back in 27.
What did you do before joining the troupe?
I was classically trained at the York Theatrical Academy. I performed all over England before decamping for the continent. When I met Katie, I was touring Europe playing before the crowned heads. Why, my performance as Othello received a standing ovation from Archduke Hubert of Austria.
Wow.
What drew you to the stage?
Ah, the eternal question. What drew you to the ring?
Money. Found out my tolerance for pain was higher than my tolerance for hunger.
I see. An empty belly is a demanding muse indeed. For me, it was love of the art. I was born with it.
I'd like to know about the others
Whoops.
in your troupe.
Fishing for nasty gossip, are we? Unless you have a couple of glasses and a bottle or two of very good liquor stashed somewhere about your person, you won't be getting any of that from me. Truly, they are good people, and I cherish every one of them. We rely on one another. Granted, we have our occasional quarrels, but what family doesn't? It's true that none of them have my training and decades of stage experience, so naturally they look to me for guidance and mentorship.
Paris, you say? What was that like?
Ah, those were the days, wild and carefree. We found welcome from a public receptive to our more experimental forays. Nothing like the audiences you find here, mind. Dusty farmers and unlettered cowpokes, the lot of them.
Miss Hitomi said something about you being unhappy with your character?
Oh, don't get me started. The evil wizard is a stock villain, paper thin, a cipher. All I do is tromp on stage and glower at the audience. He wants to rule the kingdom and kidnaps the princess, all right. But why? What motivates him to do it?
Should figure that
Drama
out.
comes from a rich depth of character. Complexity, not caricature.
Sometimes it's
I
the
need
actor's job to
something
do
I can
that.
work with, something to sink my teeth into.
What if Jake and I came up with a better history for your character?
Do you think you could?
Sure. Harley's got the gift of writing, and I've been known to spin a yarn or two.
Very well. I must admit I'm curious to see what you come up with. Why does the wizard want to rule the kingdom?
The king embarrassed him once because he's evil. He wants to save it. Yeah. See, every good villain thinks they're doing the right thing, right?
He doesn't want to rule. He wants to save the kingdom.
Yeah, in his mind, he's the real hero.
Oh, intriguing. A subversion of our expectations. All right, but why does he kidnap the princess?
Not you. You're just an agent of chaos. Trying to protect her from the dragon.
He's actually keeping her safe from the dragon.
Unexpected. I like it. And how does the dragon fit into all this?
Wizard's trying to tame the dragon to harness its power for good. Dragon's the wizard's pet. Dragon's a weapon. The dragon is the wizard's mother transformed. You want a pet dragon? You know, there's a movie about that. I'm liking the first one or the last one. The mother seems a little... I mean, what's gonna chain the dragon to harness its power for good?
The wizard wants to tame the dragon and harness its power to serve the kingdom.
Ah, I see. So truly he's just misunderstood. Yes, yes. Oh, this is a much more interesting and complex figure. The wizard is human, like any of us. He has his own needs and desires. He is conflicted. He strives to do the right thing, however that appears to him. He is the protagonist of his own story. This I can work with. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Think nothing of it.
EZPZ.
I heard a rumor that Miss Hitomi might be misappropriating the troops' funds.
Poppycock, pure
Poppycock.
hearsay. I'll bet Faye put that poison in your mind. I have known Katie longer than anyone. She is many things, but never a thief.
Is it true you used to have a magic act?
Why, yes, it is. Funny, I'd almost forgotten. Katie and I briefly tried our hand at stage magic. She was quite adept at sleight of hand.
Was she
but
really?
in the end, it wasn't our true métier. Too much meticulous planning and bulky, specialized equipment. No room for spontaneity and delight. No emotional connection. No, it wasn't for us. Now Katie uses the old magic trunk to store costumes.
Appreciate the chat.
The pleasure was all mine, dear.
That is quite a lot of makeup. Lots of notes.
All right, so I thought it was
Quentin
7,
Ellis
right?
is-
October 7. So I think the there's a code that has to do with dates of different shows and things.
I don't want to. All right there, Dan?
Yep.
I'll leave her. A poster for the mystery. It's a post. What a Othello, Carondelet, Dissembling, Delphi. Wonder what that means.
7-2.
It's a poster. A poster.
7-2 something 6.
Othello, Carondelet.
What's dissembling? What's dissembling?
A brass button. Mr. Ellis said this was Miss Hitomi's old magic trunk. Maybe these buttons aren't just for decoration.
Right?
Damn. Seems I didn't press them in the right sequence. What a Othello, Carondelet, Dissembling, Delphi. Wonder what that. It's a poster for.
Okay, so I don't know what dissembling is. Was it? Oh, was that in here?
A poster for some show I've never heard of called The Dissembling Mechanism. Apparently, it opened on New Year's Day.
Okay, so that's the first. Okay, so.
Othello,
7,
Carondelet,
2,
Dissembling, Delphi.
1, 6.
Wonder what that.
7216. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 1, 6. Easy
Well,
peasy.
I'll be. Quite a bit of cash in here.
She
So
is
Miss Hitomi
stealing.
Is skimming off the profits?
Oh,
Perhaps
no.
that book might shed some light on things. Seems to be some kind of diary or ledger. I'd better take a look at this. Huh. It seems Miss Hitomi's keeping the extra money to invest in the show. She calls it a rainy day fund, and she has a separate space for emergency salary reserve. So Mrs. Davies was wrong. I ought to show her this. Maybe it'll calm her down.
Okay.
I found this ledger in Miss Hitomi's trunk, along with some cash.
So I was right. This is exactly the proof I was looking for.
It's not quite what you think. Look at the entries.
Rainy Day Fund. Emergency Salary Reserve. Why, she isn't keeping this for herself.
She's setting it aside to help you all.
Oh dear, how embarrassing. What a fool I've been.
No
We
kidding.
all make mistakes. So now that you know your position is safe, will you get on stage and perform?
Yes, of course. Thank you for clearing up this misunderstanding. I really do appreciate it.
Can I have your brandy now? Thank you.
I don't think she'll be needing this anymore.
All right. So, we figured out Miss Drunk taking her brandy so that we can make the dragon breathe fire.
Here, how about this for some fuel?
Yes, this will work. Excuse me, I must go backstage and set up the prop.
Okay. How do we help?
I'll leave her beef.
How are we going to help her with her speech? Oh, maybe with the record player? Hold on. Is there maybe something that'll help her speak? What's here? Knights in shining armor, villainous intent, saloon sing-along. I don't know, let's try sing-along. Maybe she'll... I don't know. It's the best idea I've got.
Oh, I love this one. This was the first song I learned in English, you know.
You don't say. How does it go?
All of the little maidens go strolling along.
She can do
All
it.
of the little boys come to sing them a song. All of the
little children start dancing in line, and all of them have such a wonderful time. All have a wonderful time.
It's true. People don't sing with an accent, do they?
Interesting. Her accent all but disappears when she sings.
Aha!
Miss Holder?
Yeah?
Yeah?
I must say, you've got a beautiful singing voice.
Oh, why thank you.
I couldn't help but notice how clearly your words come out in song.
Yeah, you're not the first to say this to me. I cannot explain it. It is just something which happens.
Say, I've just had a crazy idea. Rather than speaking your lines, why not sing them?
Sing them? That is an interesting thought.
Need a character name for a girl, max 6 characters?
Strange. Haven't you ever heard of opera?
But if only I am singing and no one
How about
else.
Tessa?
It's a little unorthodox, sure, but isn't that what art is all about? Being expressive, doing the unexpected. I think it will really bring some emotion to the role. It'll be like your character is too pure to just say words. The feeling is so strong she has to sing them.
Yeah, I think I see what you are saying. Very well. I will try this next time.
Goodbye, Miss Holder.
Lovely to be speaking with you.
Okay, so we sorted her out. We just need to give this guy the boxing gloves.
I found some boxing
Tonka?
gloves in Miss Atomi's trunk, if you want to practice sparring.
Oh, sure. That'd be great.
Danny, how'd you like to help out?
Sure.
First, your stance is all wrong. Stagger your feet, 1 foot in front, weight evenly balanced, knees slightly bent. Good. Now, show me what you can do.
You gotta go like this.
Not bad. Try not to let your elbow flare out, Dwayne. Protect the ribs. I think you boys are getting the hang of it.
All right. So he's gonna box the dragon who breathes fire, so that's gonna be exciting. We sorted out his character, right?
Hey, Jake.
Yeah, Harley?
You seem quite at home among these performers.
Sure. These are my kind of people. Old Quentin and I have been trading tales about life in showbiz. You ought to stick around and have a listen. You might learn something.
Have a good night, Torn. Do the actors know it's going to breathe fire? We haven't told them yet. That'll be a fun surprise, yeah.
How did you find the
Hey,
show?
Bisco.
Well, there's definitely room for improvement.
I'll just be on my way. He's busy right now.
All right, have we sorted everyone out then? I think we have ideas. All right, lady.
Miss Hitomi,
Yes?
I think you can try a second rehearsal now.
Really? You sure?
Positive. Let's get this show going.
Let's see if we did a good job. She's going to sing her lines, so she'll be more...
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a beautiful and charming princess.
How I love my land. The people are kind, the water fresh, and the day sunny and bright.
The princess
terrible.
was loved and admired by everyone in the land, except one. An evil wizard coveted the kingdom and kidnapped the princess, intending to marry her and gain the throne.
Hark! You may think me evil, but wait until you discover my true intentions.
To ensure she could not escape, he summoned a terrifying dragon to guard her.
Whoa. I love the
However,
disco ball. That's
All
amazing.
was not lost. for a young hero rose to the challenge.
I shall battle the dragon and save the princess. That is, if my dear mother lets me.
My dearest boy, proud as I am of your bravery, I worry so for your safety.
Fear not, mother, for I shall return victorious from battle.
And so the brave lad rode to the castle and confronted the mighty dragon.
With boxing gloves.
Foul beast! Your end is nigh!
Is it better?
With the dragon defeated,
Maybe.
our brave hero rescued the princess and vanquished the wizard.
What do you want? What do you want?
Curses! My plans have been foiled.
Oh, my brave son has returned.
Ah, your highness, I am smitten by your beauty. Will you marry me?
Yes, yes, gladly will I marry you. And they lived happily ever after. Well, at least we made it through to the end that time.
Yeah.
Your fix has made a big difference. It's given me a lot to consider. Quentin has offered to do some rewrites. I'm sure he'll get us in good shape by next week.
Glad to be of service.
I'm curious to know how it all turns out. Send me a note at the Rosewater Post after you premiere.
Gladly.
We should be on our way. Miss Johnson has surely awoken from her nap by now.
True enough. Break a leg next week, Miss Hitomi.
Thank you. Safe travels.
Okay, relax. Relax, relax.
We did what we could for Miss Hitomi and her folk. In the end, they formed a strange kind of family, and they seem determined to keep on going. We've kept on going too. The oppressive, arid heat is beginning to give way to fresh breezes and forested
Wow.
slopes as we leave the desert scrub behind and cross into the mountains. Onward and upward.
Change the scenery. All right. Let's chat with a couple of her friends and then save the game. We haven't talked to him,
Bill?
I think.
Harley?
How are you liking the guitar?
It is a fine instrument. I have not had the opportunity to play in some time.
How do you think Miss Hitomi's show will do?
I believe it has a chance to succeed. If nothing else, the new pyrotechnics for the dragon will distract the audience from the acting.
We'll talk more later.
I look forward to it.
Hey, Jake?
Yeah, Harley?
In your professional opinion, do you think Miss Hitomi's show has what it takes to succeed?
Oh, sure. We really dazzled it up for him. If it ain't a hit, I'll eat my hat.
I appreciate the chat.
Anytime, Harley.
No, it cannot be.
What now?
What's going on?
Not sure, but we're slowing down. Must be something important if he convinced Miss Johnson to stop. I'll go have a look. Care to explain what's going on?
I know these people. They are from Jicotea.
All the way out here?
Yes. I thought they might head for the border, as I did. I am relieved to see they made it.
General Márquez, ¿qué haces aquí?
Antonio, it is good to see you are well.
I would not say I am well, General.
This is my companion, Harley Leger.
Has the General recruited you to his cause then?
I'm just writing a story.
Not at all. I'm writing a story for the Rosewater Post.
Is that so?
All right, let's wrap things
There
up
is
here.
much that could be written about the plight of our people. For instance, how the brave General Márquez brought it all down upon us.
What are you talking about, Antonio?
You came to our village with your talk of revolution and freedom. You are very persuasive, General. Your words moved people and put many innocent lives in harm's way.
Oh, no.
No sooner had you arrived than the army came to rain fire upon us. Surely you knew what would happen.
I expected some response, of course. But who could anticipate that those Spanish dogs would behave like such inhuman monsters? But I also believed that the people would resist. And resist they did.
You gave us no choice. We were forced to defend ourselves. But you never allowed us to decide if we wanted to join your fight.
I did not consider.
It is only by God's grace that some of us managed to escape. Jicotea, our home, is gone. Those who survived made our way here to this strange country.
Where is Lieutenant Morales? I ordered him to lead a civilian evacuation as escort. Did he not conduct you to safety?
Yes, he did. But I do not think it would be a good idea for you to see him. In fact, it would be best if you just go now. We do not need any more of your revolution here, General.
These people clearly need help. Maybe we can do something for them?
Like what?
Let's poke around. Something might come to us.
Okay. I'm gonna save here. I'm just gonna call the save file. Alright, friends, it's been a fun stream. We made some good progress here. We're out of the desert now. We're in like nice forested mountainous region. It's pretty nice.